evening edition of my birthday stream. For the record, the reason why I did it in two, because I know there's some people who like to join that only can do it in the afternoon, like Pika, and there's others who can more do it in the evening. So that's more what this is for. This is for the evening stream, evening people. And I have just been sending out invites to some, just a moment. Am I hearing my voice? Oh, there, yep, I am. Had the video still going it's on somewhere else. So yeah, who's still here in the chat right now? I mean, because I just got back from my parents' house and, well, my Thor Omnibus collection is off to a good start. Because I got not just the first volume, but both volumes of Jason Aaron's Thor run. So yeah, I mean that's off to a good start right now. That means there's only 2 other omnibuses I need to get everything from Heroes Reborn to the present day. Omnibus wise, trade wise, that's a different story altogether. Just sick. So yeah, I got some other people who are going to be joining in. Let me just give them a few moments. I'll give them a few moments to join in. Sure, Todd, if you want, the link's right above you. The link's right above you, Todd. So if you want to join, just click on it and join in. And if anyone wants to send me any birthday gifts and tips and everything, the tip link's also up above. Yeah, I'm shilling myself. So what? It's my birthday. Come on, I have an excuse. Yep, just waiting on anyone else to join. But while I'm doing that, let me open these books. Come on, open up. That's one. And 2. Sure, James, sure. You and sending out bonus hauls and everything. Oh, you are in the back room. Sorry. Hey, Ray. Sorry, didn't even hear the notification.
I see how it is.
Oh, here's the reason why. My audio was down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just showing off what I got for my birthday from my parents.
Oh, that's cool.
Both. What? I got both of Jason Aaron's Thor run in omnibus form.
Cool beans, bro.
Yep. Ugh.
I just got home, ate some dinner, and now I'm good to go.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah, today's going to be just like this afternoon, another shoot the shit stream. Just chit-chatting, having fun with everyone.
Okie dokie.
Okie
Smoky.
dokie. Yep. But yeah, seriously, I mean, this I said before during that stream, I'm gonna start getting some more Thor bucks now. I did plenty of Hulk last year. Now it's now we're doing it for Thor because I have a liking for Thor.
I can take him or leave him, but then I can take him or I can take or leave most of Marvel.
Yep, especially after getting Jan Jurgens' run. He was on the book for 70 for 80 issues. Can you believe that? 80 issues that he was on it. Hey, it's all right. Like I say, yeah, he was on for 80 issues.
That's quite the run.
Yep. Jason Aaron, I'm not sure exactly, but he's the one who also did Lady Thor. So yeah, woke. Hey, Todd. Hey, Todd. Welcome aboard. Hello.
Speak, Todd. Speak your mind. Speak your piece.
Speak, you fool. Why did you speak?
Where's that from? That sounds really familiar.
Young Frankenstein.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that was the love interest with the monster. Like, speak, you fool, speak.
Oh, okay. I thought that was something that Gene Wilder would say.
No, but that was still a Gene Wilder movie. No, but that was Madeline Kahn who said it.
Yeah, I know Gene Wilder.
Oh, yeah.
There he is. Hey, Todd.
Hey,
Raymond.
Yep, welcome aboard. Also, I got a $20 Steam card as well.
That's awesome.
And my godmother, God bless her, she every year sends me $100 check.
Damn, son.
Every year. But
my godmother doesn't work and my godfather passed away.
Ooh, I'm sorry about that.
That was back in 2009, so don't worry about
it. We lost Todd. No.
That was short.
That was brief. but I'm gonna use that $100 check. I'm gonna use that on at least part of it.
Kills the Justice League.
Yep. How did you know?
Because that's $100 for the deluxe edition.
Except I can get it cheaper somewhere.
Yeah.
I can get it from Humble Bundle. Let me check right now. Hold on. Suicide Squad.
I already paid off my pre-order at GameStop.
$80.
Not bad.
I could get that for $80 for Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League Deluxe Edition. So I can be able to play it early.
I think I'm one of the few people in this community that still collects physical media.
I used to, but then once I stopped getting consoles and everything. Because if I did have consoles, I still would.
I mean, why don't you still get a console then?
I said why.
Why? I don't remember.
Because you guys were drunk during that.
God! You said it during that night? Yeah, I would not have remembered that at all.
Yeah, I think I said it during that night. I basically had said, what's the point when most of those games, unless they're Nintendo, most of the games are going to come to PC anyway, and those consoles will be obsolete within a few years, whereas my PC can last a good decade before I really have to do any major upgrades.
You know, I saw a really funny meme on Twitter where it's between a PC Master Race and a...
Oh, I'm not a Master Racer. I am not a Master Racer.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying it's a funny meme, though.
What is it?
That's probably better if I just show you. Give me un momento, por favor.
Second time you've said that.
Yeah, my sister likes to say that.
Un momento, por favor.
My sister is full white, and I'm half Hispanic, and she speaks more Spanish than I do. I'm not joking about that.
Punk just tipped me $2. Thank you, Punk. Just give me a moment.
What the fuck is that shit? Here it is. It's in the... I put it in a DM'd you.
Oh, you DM me it? Give me a moment. First, let me see what... Happy birthday, old man Robert. Hi, Raymond. That's from Punk.
Hey, Punk. How you doing, brother?
Yep. So hold on, let me get to it. I hate it sometimes where Twitter on the browser you still you have to sometimes do an actual manual refresh.
Ah, that sucks.
Yep. Okay. Let me share it. Hold on.
It's very true though. Not everyone's not a whole lot of people's PC is that good.
PC is better than PS5, but is your PC better than a PS5?
To be fair, if Tristan were playing on an actual PS5 instead of remote play, the games would look a lot better. And run
fair enough. I will not deny that. By the way, I like the iRobot movie. I don't know why it gets flack.
The only
no, I do know why. Actually, no, I take back. I do know why it gets flack.
Why does it get flack?
It gets flack because it's Akiva Goldsmith writing it, and it was basically.
I've never heard anyone give it flack.
I've
only ever heard positive things about the movie, and I love that movie.
I do too. But it's because it's most people claim it's not faithful. It's just some other. It's too action to be an Asimov. It's basically Asimov purists.
Oh, fuck them! I don't give a shit. I'll give them the same amount of respect I give Halo Combat Evolved purist. Fuck you.
Oh, really? There's that bad?
Yeah. Talk to a Halo Combat Evolved purist, or a Halo 2 purist, or a Halo 3 purist, and ask them what they think about Sprint.
Well, I'll say this. Todd's back. Welcome back,
Hey,
Todd.
And
welcome back.
yeah, I needed to do something. I thought it would stay in the call if I left the browser, but
it happens.
Yeah.
That's all right, man.
Yep. By the way, I showed this off earlier. You know what is still one book that's my biggest surprise from last year?
What's that? A glitch in time. Is that I know.
It's a graphic novel continuation.
Oh, okay.
So it's set after Phantom Planet, and basically it gives the return of Dark Danny. It does stuff with Vlad and everything.
I thought the fucker died.
Oh, you mean this asteroid? No, he survived.
Granted, I haven't watched that since high school. That's when it, premiered.
Yeah, and also Tucker's mayor being a mayor only lasted 48 hours.
Who, Tucker?
Tucker, Danny's friend Tucker. At the very end of Phantom Planet, he was made the mayor of the city. It only lasted 48 hours.
Wait, they made a teenager?
Yeah. Because it was a dumb thing they had at the end of Phantom Planet. The writer resolved it by Gabriella Epstein resolved it by having it be he dropped the baby, and thus was kicked out within 48 hours.
Okay. No, wait. So if he didn't drop the baby, he would have stayed on as the mayor?
Oh, I'm pretty sure something else would have gotten him kicked out. I'm positive.
Granted, again, I have not watched Danny Phantom since fucking.
I've never really seen the show.
Oh, it's a good show. It is a damn good show still.
I remember liking it, but again, I think it ended when I was a freshman in high school.
But again, for me,
when I was born.
Oh, let me double check when it ended. Hold on. Phantom Planet.
2005.
You were born in what?
2005.
2005. Hold on. Phantom Planet premiered. Nope, you would have been 2 years old.
So 2017?
No, 2007.
Oh, 2007. What the fuck am I saying? Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was not a freshman. I had to have been either a sophomore or a junior by that point.
Yeah, that's when it that's when it ended. But seriously though, that was still a very good show.
I remember liking it. I don't remember anything about it though.
Hey, fair enough. That's fair. But again, it was just really fun. But as I was showing off earlier to anyone who just jumped in, I got 2 omnibuses, both for Jason Aaron's run for my parents. So
James was just born. That's all we need to know about that shit. I was born.
Baki was born in 2001.
1990 for me.
85.
Yeah. You're a year older than my sister.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm probably the youngest one here.
Probably.
I'm
Most likely. You're 17, aren't you? Or 18?
18.
18.
Yeah, you're definitely the youngest one here.
18's a good year, man. Enjoy it while you can.
Yeah, but it's not good being an adult.
No, it sucks ass.
Adulting sucks.
Yeah, yeah, Todd, it doesn't get any better. Trust me.
Enjoy it while you still can. Enjoy it while you still can.
If you live with your parents, dude, just enjoy it while you can.
Yeah, even if they keep on telling you, they keep giving you grief, enjoy it still.
Or if they boss you around, it is still so much easier and financially more stable than if you
Hey, Tony! Welcome on to my 39th birthday.
Is that what we're here? I thought this was the Viagra intervention. Is that next week? Damn.
No, we can do that now. Let's do it now.
Happy birthday, Robert.
Thank you very much. I'm up 39. Can you believe it? 39. I've seen a lot more shit than others have.
Well, I'm older than you, Robert. So as the elder on the
stream. You're the elder statesman.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, what have you been doing? You been getting all kind of tang today, or what's going on?
Nope. No, I told you last night. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do any of that.
No, I said tang, Robert. Tang.
Tang. Oh, tang. I think you said tanked. Is what I thought you said.
Tang. Trim.
Oh,
no,
but I did get. I just showed off Jason Aaron's run in both omnibuses.
Just as good as Poot Nanny. Yeah, almost as good as Poot Nanny. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, lifting these up give me some good workout. I mean, look at these.
Hell yeah.
That's a good workout.
Robert's getting buff. He's getting that beach body ready.
Yep.
I would.
Ready. Yeah, I wish. He's gonna go down to the beach during the summer, and all the babes are gonna be like, "Damn!"
I wish.
He's like, "Look at that bod."
Yeah.
All that moto energy. They're like, "Look at that."
It'll be like that meme where that one guy is looking back at the hot chick while his girlfriend's looking at him like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Man.
Oh yeah.
But it'll be like the opposite, where the girl's looking at you. Damn.
Have you seen that updated one where they actually got the original models to come back and do it again?
No, that's a lie. Those aren't the original models. Yeah,
I thought they did. I thought they did get the original models.
No, people were posting that like, "Oh, the original models came back," and it's
original
models. All a lie.
What are we talking about?
That meme image, the meme image of the guy.
Hey, Jared.
Hey, what's up?
Jared has entered the building.
And
so how are you?
Yep. I'm just gonna put a notification there. Since there's a 6 people limit, I'm just gonna anyone who's trying to join, let me know. So
I will. Since I was the first one to join, I will be the first one to leave.
No, no, I don't know if there's anyone trying to join in yet, Raymond.
No, I'm just saying, if anyone wants to join in, I will switch out for you.
You can't leave, Raymond, as the first one here.
You fucking stay here.
No, I'm gonna leave you all in the dust.
Well, I already got you on, Davia.
Now that's what I call being a team player.
Exactly. I will take one for the team. Again, so you can all take one for the team.
Raymond's just a regular player, like Robert.
Yeah. Just because it helps me move it. It's because I'm able to get some working out doing it. Just showing this off again. Got this for my birthday.
Nice, boy.
Both of them.
That's a hell of a run, dude. Except when Jake Foster takes over.
Shots fired.
Which is 3/4 of the run.
I know.
Yep.
It started off so good, and then
I played your team right before. I think she was awesome. But
I'll say this. At least he had a story to tell. At least. I give him that prop.
The story ended with War of the Realms.
Well, yeah, but it's better than Riri Williams, where clearly Bendis had no story in mind. That was
just because you're old now, Robert. You can't be subtly racist against Riri Williams.
I'm talking about the character, not the fact she's black.
Yeah, the character was just bad. She's like Naomi.
Oh yeah, she's fine now. She's fine now. She's fine now.
She's fine now. Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I don't read Marvel.
Yeah,
but
lucky you, Raymond.
He only reads Isom.
You got the book.
What's Isom?
You are a fan.
But yeah,
wait, that Eric July thing. Did people read that shit?
Apparently,
I did. It's pretty good.
What?
I read issue 1.
I enjoyed the book.
No, here we go.
Okay, have you read?
Not Robert's birthday.
Yeah.
Have you read? Okay, I thought issue 2 made issue 1's flaws more obvious. It's supposed to be grounded. He kept praising it's supposed to be a grounded book, and yet he's going to hell. What?
Yeah, that's not grounded at all.
I thought all the 3D assets made the books flaws. But I mean,
let's not get anything started like that. But anyway, well, funny enough, actually, one topic I wanted to bring up, I wasn't gonna bring up the Yellow Flash stuff. That I already dealt with earlier.
We already did after this morning.
Yeah,
I missed that. I got to go back and watch that.
It was towards the tail end. But I just want to ask everyone's opinion on how much the voice actors are getting screwed over by the Screen Actors Guild.
Are they?
Yeah, they got royally screwed and backstabbed. Screen Actors Guild basically, without really asking any of them, came up with a agreement with video games to allow to say, "Oh, you guys are perfectly fine using the AI to simulate voice actor roles."
Which is a bad idea.
That kind of reminds me of the story Todd McFarlane told when he was like at DC saying, "We'll never come work for you," and then DC was like, "Oh, why don't you come work for us? We made a new deal with to like protect creators' rights." And he goes, "Did you consult any creators?" No. I'm out.
No. Well, trust me, a lot. But unfortunately, a lot of anti-SJWs are praising this, saying, "Screw you, voice actors."
I think it's fantastic.
Wait, why?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Why? Because they don't like their politics. So they feel like you deserve it. It's just like the AI translation on anime and manga. Because I saw Steve Bloom saying, "Screw you, SAG," and then someone's like, "Deal with it," and then kept on having other people around him kept on trying to say like, "Yeah, screw you guys. You deserve to lose your jobs." And I still remember, talking to Nerdy Girl Create about this. I once saw this one idiot who kept saying all Western actors should be replaced by Japanese actors.
Oof. I think everyone should just be replaced by AI. None of these guys are worth it. Look,
Tony, no, Skynet. Do not let.
I don't care about Skynet. Here's what I care about: my video games costing $60. Look, $60 video games. I don't need big actors voicing characters.
First of all, most of these voice actors, the big name voice actors, barely make any living.
Yeah, they barely make any money on board.
Yeah, it's not like they're rolling in dough.
Yeah, there's a reason why. And my guess is SAG used them as the sacrificial lamb to get some of these agreements across. I have a feeling. I'm pretty sure they basically backstabbed them and everything just so they can get this through. Get the agreements through. SAG. Oh, sure, okay. Don't do it for any of the main actors. But the voice actors, do whatever you want to them.
Yeah, screw the voice actors. We need the main actor, a Hollywood star to save us.
We need Tom Cruise to worry about.
Look, I am 100%.
I mean, she survived.
I want Skynet, and I want it now.
You really hate the whale that much, Tony?
You say that now, Tony. You say that now.
I was promised a dystopian future when I was a child.
Okay, well, when the robots take over and everyone's looking for collaborators, I'm going to point to Tony right here.
I am 43. My window.
Get him.
Look. My window's running out. Okay.
Your fingers are going the wrong way. Yeah.
I got like 40 more years, maybe, if I'm lucky, to get a dystopian future like Blade Runner. I was promised as a kid flying cars and all kind of shit.
You're never gonna be Harrison Ford, dude.
Wait, Raymond. What? The dystopian teacher happens after Tony passed away from old age, like a day after. Like
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know. I'm like, dude, you fucked us over for you?
Yeah, I'm like, dude, what the hell, dude?
Yeah, you're selling us all out.
Yeah.
I know. What's this, Tony? You come shit in our pool, then leave.
But seriously though, I just feel the it's like the stuff with the translation. The AI is only affecting the translators. It's not affecting localization.
With the translators, so they got fucked over and got AI.
But those are the ones
they
who are
themselves over with that. Come on.
No.
You
You're
don't translate shit wrong.
No. You're mistaking translator and localization. Those are two different things.
Are they?
They are, but they aren't.
No, they are. They are. All they're doing, none of this is replacing the localizations. All this is doing is replacing purely the translations.
Okay, hold on. Define localization, please.
Okay, here's the difference, Raymond. Hold on. The difference is that when you translate, you take it from one language to another. When you localize, you take it and you have to reformat the sentence structure and stuff because different languages talk in different ways. So they go, okay, this doesn't make sense in English the way it's structured. We have to restructure it. Also, localizers will be like, okay, this is a joke that Japanese people get, but Americans don't get. So we're going to change this joke to be more American.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's the big.
But they take too many liberties with it. That's the problem.
It's gotten bad to a point, but you gotta remember this. Some of the stuff, like a lot of Jamie Marchi stuff. Jamie Marchi only did the one, and that was the patriarchy lie. Any of the other ones, I double checked. Her name was not involved with many of those, except for the prison school where they mentioned Gamergate. But she had a co-writer in that episode, and she kept saying he's the one who wrote that lie, not her.
Yeah, because he did it to impress her. We know the game.
Okay. But what I'm saying though is some of the other ones.
Look at me. I'm not like those other guys.
I get it, but some of the other ones though, she was not involved with the writing at all.
Hi, Joseph.
See you, Joseph. Hey, Joseph, how's it going? But I'm just saying. She's one of the actresses that was involved in Kick Vic.
I don't know what it is.
She's crazy. She is crazy. I will acknowledge that. But again, a lot of these ones that were really bad were more from a couple of years ago. And from my understanding, they actually have been cracking down, but everyone likes to bring up the old ones and say, see, they're still doing it when the worst are the video game localizers who are saying like, oh, this person's cross-dressing. They're trans. That's the worst ones. Those are the worst ones.
Wasn't that like the poison thing from, what was that one fighting game?
No. But the poison is more vague because that was something that, because Nintendo was all, oh, you can't even beat up a girl. They were basically claiming, oh, they're a new bod, which is basically a Japanese for or new half.
They didn't claim it. What happened was Robert's partially correct, which is kind of correct. What happened was they changed it from a female enemy to a male. But in Japan, when they asked the guy, he made an offhand joke that they were a new body. And then people took that. Yeah, they're like, oh, he said new half, so that must mean trans. And the guy was joking, but when they tell the story, they leave out that part of it. Like, oh, he was just making an offhand joke. And they go, oh yeah, that person. Okay.
And unfortunately, it's been so up in the. No, they've kept a female voice actress for her in the States. They've kept that, but she has been considered. Most people I've noticed when they talk about it are like, yeah, I don't want to touch this one because it's not as clean cut as others where they are definitely cross-dressing. Then they. What?
Well, who's the first trans character in Nintendo, Robert?
I have no idea.
Birdo. It's Birdo.
Oh, yeah.
How did I know?
Yep. Birdo.
Wait.
Birdo's trans?
Huh?
Yes.
When?
Look up Super Mario Brothers 2. In Super Mario Brothers 2, they tell you that Birdo is actually a boy who likes to be called Birdo and puts a
ribbon.
Is he?
Yeah. Oh, shit. It's in the wiki. It's in the wiki. Holy shit.
Yeah, I thought it was Toadette at first.
No, Toadette is a girl. Toadette is a girl.
Okay, the English manual for Super Mario 2 refers to Birdo as a male who thinks he's a girl and would prefer to be called Birdette.
Yeah, see?
Okay.
Wow!
Wow, I didn't know about that.
Wait.
Wow,
Is that the American manual? Is that the Japanese manual?
That was the English manual, my friend.
And then if you go there's a game, I think it's called Rainbow Island. It is a Japanese exclusive game where it's a bunch of like Nintendo mascots are on an island. Like Little Mac is fat, you gotta help him.
Right? Yep.
You got to help him. Well, Birdo's in the game, and in the game they make it very clear that she is a trans character in that game.
Wow.
Interesting.
I mean, I heard about it, but I always keep like,
one company came last year, but this guy was, hey, fucking put on stop you. The guy freaked out over nothing.
okay, wait, Joseph, don't forget. Yoshi is a boy, and he spits out it, and then does
Yeah,
the egg
exactly.
stuff.
That's not.
Yeah, but if you look,
crazy.
Birdo spits out eggs out of her mouth.
True.
Starting with Mario Tennis from Nintendo. Nintendo has treated Birdo as female without any mention of the perceived transgender roots. So she is currently just female, not transgender. She has been at least retconned to be just female.
And I doubt anyone's paid attention to that.
No one did to care.
Current ratio right there, and then lovely.
I care. It ruined my childhood. I cried.
But yeah.
Oh, you thought a guy wanted to rape Yoshi?
Yeah. No, Yoshi wasn't even around yet when Birdo.
Yeah, Yoshi wasn't even around. No, that was Mario 2. That was Mario 2. And to be fair, even in the when they did Super Mario Bros. Advance, which was a Game Boy Advance porting of Mario Bros. 2, they actually gave some vocal lines. You actually hear Birdo say, "This is as far as you go," in a female voice.
Well, there's a Japanese commercial. Look it up. There's a Japanese commercial with Birdo with a male voice.
Oh.
I'm kind of worried how they're going to do it in the movie.
Wow, they're just putting Birdo in the fucking Google search, and there's so much trans links now.
I don't want to look at that stuff up.
Trans videos, history.
Speak of that stuff.
Hold on, let's see if I got the right one.
You want to talk about mommy? Abraham, Mickey Mouse going to public domain. Well, Steven Williams going to public domain.
I'm more worried about Minnie Mouse because Minnie's also in that cartoon, which means she's public domain.
God.
Oh, yeah.
34.
The Mickey Mouse situation.
There are already 3 Mickey Mouse horror films in development.
Why? We don't.
And there's and there's a game coming out as well.
There are 2 of them.
Yep.
Festive.
The same guy who did the
Winnie the Pooh.
No. Okay, and also the mean one, the Grinch horror film.
Oh yeah.
He's also doing.
They were both dumb. The Winnie the Pooh one sucks. It's terrible.
It's funny to watch,
I found the commercial, unfortunately, because I'm on Firefox. I can't share the audio.
Damn.
Ah, dang it.
Yeah, sorry about that.
But with
Damn, Raymond.
Okay.
I have one question.
I thought Bianca hacked in real quick.
Yeah, I was going to say Bianca had the game.
Oh no! I put Bianca to shame when I get going.
Question. I have a question about the Mickey Mouse movie. Why do we need it? No,
Why?
Because that's why.
Because money.
Because. Oh yeah, Joseph because Tigger's going into public domain.
yeah,
Oh, remember,
Wow.
Tevia.
Robert,
the Mickey
39.
Mouse
You can't say it with the
multiverse.
hard ER.
That's because Tigger's
Tigger.
going to be in the next movie.
Yeah, I will.
What?
Yeah.
Wait. You guys think this is bad? Imagine I think they're going to be like when Popeye goes into public domain next year.
Oh dear God.
Just imagine that.
Oh
It
no!
won't be any worse
I
than
know what
Robin
that is.
Williams.
They're gonna make Popeye like a
Popeye
Navy
evil.
SEAL in like Vietnam.
Or they'll have him eat a bunch of other type of weirdo foods and besides
I mean,
spinach.
it couldn't be any worse than the Robin Williams.
Hey, that movie wasn't bad.
Yeah. I love that movie. That's one of my childhood.
I don't know why you would.
It's fantastic.
It's a good
the song
movie.
that Bluto sings, "I'm Mean." I still listen to
So-
that shit. I'm mean.
From all these
Mean.
horror movies that we're getting, we got the second Blood and Honey,
We
we got the Bambi movie,
Oh, the Bambi movie.
and the
Bambi
Peter
movie
Pan
too?
Neverland Nightmare.
Did you guys ever see that Saturday Night Live sketch with Dwayne The Rock Johnson where he's making a Fast and the Furious Bambi movie?
No.
No.
It's Bambi, but like all the Fast and the Furious people, and he's making a bunch of deer puns. Like he goes, "They're about to pay."
Oh, that's funny.
And it's him with like 2 desert eagles. He's like killing hunters.
Oh, you know what? By the way, I still remember in the commentary for Superman Doomsday, trying to reference the bit where Doomsday kills a deer in there. They have a beat that it comes out. Remember the comment like, "Oh no, Bambi's mom!" before Doomsday kills
Oh,
her.
that's funny.
Speaking of Superman Doomsday, I watched Crisis recently.
I want that too. And God Almighty.
Why are they doing 3 parts for a broad stroke, barely even, and it's not even an adaptation. It's its own telling of it.
Yeah, why not?
Constantine, I'd put. Wait, did it?
Why do we need 3 parts for it? If this was an actual close to the source material adaptation, I can understand 3 parts.
I want to ask you about this since I reviewed the movie on my channel. I want to ask you, how do you feel about the whole Super Wonder thing being canon?
Yes! Yes!
Wait, what?
So what happened is, can I spoil this? I've been waiting forever to say this. So remember Wonder Woman from Earth 2 from JSA? Yes. So what happens is, because Steve Trevor dies in that movie, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So what this movie establishes is that from some point from the end of that movie to here, Earth 2, Superman and Wonder Woman got together because Lois Lane died of old age.
Okay.
Then.
Now the funny part, and my co-host brought this up to me, Twitter is having a conniption because it's all the people that are anti-Super Wonders, and it's the most hilarious thing in the world.
Well, okay, I don't get that. Down. If she died of old age, why not?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I might argue with you on a bunch of different sakes. I can argue with you. But this one, I'm like, if Lois is dead, that's fine.
From old age. Well, and here's the thing. That someone called him an adulterous Kryptonian. And I'm like, what?
Oh, is she dead?
You know what it is, Robert? Remember that story called Immortal Beloved when he went to the 1,000 Years of Wonder Woman?
Yeah, but even that,
even in death, it'll always be Lois.
Okay, look, I get this because he doesn't know if he. Okay, as much as I love that story, I think deep down Superman knew they would get back in time. Be back.
Oh, okay, that's the only way that explains that behavior.
Yeah.
He's just a sim for Lois. He's a Lois.
Yeah, which is one of the things why I don't care for Superman Lost, where it's claiming he banged that one girl because she shows up pregnant in the penultimate issue.
I don't want my Superman banging anybody. I imagine that Superman's gonna be real lazy.
So what happened is, my buddy watched it early, and then all of a sudden he starts texting me, Jared, you need to watch Crisis, and I'm like, why? And he just said Super Wonder, and I was like,
okay, it works for that. Like I said, it works in that. I give props for that in that context.
But
perfectly
here's the funny part, Robert. It's just a 40-second clip.
Yeah.
And these Twitter people are freaking the F out. You have the Wonder Bat people. You have the hardcore Clovis people. And I'm like, it's
okay, look.
All this, mind you, Prime Earth Superman is with Lois in this movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
What's the big deal? What's the big deal?
Okay, it's a multiverse. We have two Earths. We have the main Earth and Earth 2.
Jared, you gotta give me props. As much of a Clovis fan as I am, that's because I grew up with it.
Can we stop saying things like Clovis? I'm an old man. I don't need all this shipping talk.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that. But and then Robert, to your credit, you're like, yeah, it makes sense because there is no Lois in this Earth. It's done. He did that.
And she died of old age. There's no going back in time to reverse it or anything.
No, this to her when she got killed by Joker.
You just cloned her. You cloned her.
I will also say this. This is why I also would feel like if this was in the comic book Earth 2, hell no, because that Wonder Woman already had her Steve Trevor, and they had a kid. So
how did he not kill her? When he's just like
okay, it's been made clear he does have control over things, and it does, and it's not. And people keep on saying like, "Oh, it's going to shoot like a rocket."
I just thought of that Mallrats scene.
Yeah, but again, it's been made clear that's not how it works with a Kryptonian.
I'm sure I knew it was because I'm like, that's the stereotype.
Does he just lay there, Robert? Because like he's too
far
for Lois.
Yeah,
I can't do none of the work.
John at the
the problem, Robert. I blame Frank Miller because he established that if Superman and Wonder Woman have sex, earthquakes and tidal waves happen.
I tried again.
But to be someone else trying to join. Someone's trying to join.
I got things to do.
Okay, see you, Raymond. Thank you so much for joining in.
Damn it, Raymond.
Raymond, you can't leave. I'm leaving.
Bye. I'm doing it before you. Bye.
No. Don't let Raymond leave.
Wait. Ray,
Too late.
Whoever was trying to join, you guys can try again. Whoever's trying to join, try again.
I bet
I gotta go though, Robert. I'm glad.
Thank you so much, Tony.
I just gotta ask you one question, Robert.
Yeah.
Real quick. Did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I want to be. You could fly higher than Superman's eagle. Robert, you are the wind beneath my wings. All right, Robert. Take it easy. Happy birthday.
Oh,
Thank you so
Robert.
much.
Did I
Thank you
tell you
so-
what someone did in my chat recently?
Nope.
So we were streaming randomly, and someone comes in. It was one of my members, and he goes, "Lois Lane, more like Lois Lame," without prompting with me, because somehow I've started a Lois hate train on YouTube. I don't know.
Oh,
how.
okay. Okay. To be fair, if someone was to come into my chat and do that, believe me, it wouldn't end well. It would.
Yeah, but with me, it's me. It's me. You guys know I hate the character.
So, if the DCEU ever gets rebooted, do you think that Batman Who Laughs needs to get a movie?
No.
Really?
No.
Okay, I think he didn't work if you build the Dark Knight metal. You need to build the metal first before you do Batman Who Laughs.
Batavia, I don't trust DC because they introduced the Batman Who Laughs. All of a sudden, he was in everything.
Well, he's a good character.
I'm getting tired of it with depth.
Hey!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Thank you so much, Steph Epoxy, and welcome aboard, Bailey.
What are you, 25?
No, I'm 39.
I'm kidding, obviously.
I'm not gonna be on for long because I need to go to bed.
How you guys
I
been
got work
doing?
tomorrow. But I think I'll just chat for a bit and wish you a happy birthday.
Thank you so much, Bailey. It's so good to talk to you. We gotta start scheduling to have you on again.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's a good a big Superman fan. So he's a good guy to talk to.
You're among friends here.
Yep.
Unfortunately, you can't see me because I have to get a new laptop because my other laptop. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries, dude. Again, thank you so much for stopping on by. I appreciate it.
No problem. Happy birthday, and always enjoy comic books as much as you can.
Yep, of course. I showed off again already. I'll show it again. Got the entire errand run.
Nice.
That's
okay,
awesome.
Well, good night, everybody. Again, happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
See ya.
Yep. See ya. Yeah, I think but yeah, Jared, as I was saying was, again, you and I might debate. Yes, Jared, we know.
There you go.
Again, we may argue and debate, but at least we can come to an understanding. I might still think you're crazy sometimes.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of Super Wonder, I got this for Christmas.
Nice.
That's
cool.
I have a book signed by Charles Soule. I have a copy of it.
But yeah, so Robert, I'm like, we may disagree on a lot of stuff, but at least you can see here why this is not a problem. Like it was kind of funny. One of the Twitter responses to all these people freaking out was like, if Kingdom Come came out this time, you'll be blasting that book.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. I don't know why. Kingdom Come is a great story. I love that story.
It's fantastic. No, it's because, but tell me, it's that small detail. All of a sudden, no matter your opinion on the movie in general, all of a sudden that movie is like the worst thing ever just because it has that 40-second kiss in it.
That's I said, why? My reaction was negative, but I'm like, you know what? That makes sense because of two.
I mean, heck, not only that though. You had in John Byrne, Superman Batman Generation. He got together with Lois. She eventually got killed by Lex. And then way in the future, when he's great, long silver haired and everything, he's together with a made immortal Lana.
Wait.
Well,
the other thing, that having that story.
It's kind of funny. The other thing is that this was actually set up really well if you listen to the dialogue in War World, because when Wonder Woman sees Superman, she's like, "Oh, you're too young to be my Clark," and she puts her hand on his chest. I called it immediately. I was like,
"God about that."
I was like, "There you go. I called it."
Exactly. Again, I do, and I do understand it, but I just feel like like I said, why have 3 parts for this movie if it's not going to be a full adaptation of it? Why?
I'm kidding. Like Harbinger, Supergirl. What?
That's going to take.
If you can tell me a good story about it, I could care less what changes you make, as long as it's the crisis where the multiverse is wiped out or something reboots. That's fine.
Bro.
But who knows where they're going with? I mean, obviously this is going to close out the Tomorrowverse. But again, 2 movies I can understand. 3 seems excessive if it's not going to follow along with,
Well, how do you know that? They already they have the death of the Flash.
Yeah.
It could. Well,
right at the
actually,
beginning.
my theory is they're gonna use technically movie 3 is the comparison of this. I get the feeling that they may use movie 2 to bring in a bunch of other cameos from other animated universes.
I will say this. Dr. Light, I adored.
That was cool. Cool.
And I've even tweeted and texted out the actress, but I think she's too focused on the Screen Actors Guild, voice actors getting screwed over.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all the characters. I like seeing Helena Wayne.
Helena, yep.
I was like, yes.
And she put same actress as Kimio.
There you go.
Yeah, that'd be happy.
That's what I liked about it, is that they had a lot of fun, references and stuff.
Oh, and I will give it that.
I enjoyed the plot of the movie, and obviously the Super Wonder thing made it a lot easier, made it very appealing to me.
Oh, true. But anyway.
I'm making Robert burst a blood vessel on this one.
No. Dude, I've already made it clear. Given the context, it's fine. I don't care. I'm happy. It's like, okay, fine. I can accept an alternate universe. That's why I don't mind Dark Knight Returns, Batman, Super Wonder, even though that's completely atrocious. I don't mind it existing.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
Master Race is actually a criminally underrated book. I will die on that hill.
Oh, no. I will agree with you on Master Race.
Once again, ignore that sequel. The sequel did not exist.
No, we're talking.
Master Race.
It's good.
It's heavy. I'm talking about 3, not 2. I'm talking about number 3.
Oh yeah, 3.
3 and 2.
No idea what you're talking about. So
you guys, see, that's gonna be the next Pro Teachers News. We're gonna go over Dark Knight Strikes Again.
let's do it.
Oh jeez.
I'm saving Dark Knight Returns for Pika because he's eventually going to get to adapting that.
Anyone that thinks I'm really going to dislike anything is going to be sadly mistaken, because I like just about everything.
Right, all the
By the way,
you haven't met Dark Knight Strikes Again.
Oh, trust me.
What was the very political
Justice
one?
League
That
Act
one
of
wasn't
God.
great.
No, Justice League Act of God you hated.
Yes.
That was horrible.
Everyone agrees that's a horrible.
It was
yeah,
so
because
bad.
It was
Super
so
Wonder.
bad.
No, it had nothing to do with that. It just had to do. I like how everyone else becomes Batman, pretty much.
And you're a Superman fan? And you're a Superman fan?
The point
You
is,
guys are
Superman
super
went through
Superman
a little
fans.
arc. It's called a character arc, Robert.
It's called a character.
It doesn't make sense for him.
It's like it's not his character arc.
Have they ever completely taken away Superman's powers permanently?
Not permanently.
Permanently.
No. But
That's my
as
difference.
as far as he saw it, he lost his powers during 1 year later.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Remember,
But
he thought that was permanent, and what did he do? He lived his life to the fullest still.
Yep. He's still George Ray, and they're still at the couple.
Yeah.
And they're still at the save the day. He's still a reporter. He still found facts, and he kicked ass. Even without Kyle, he's still a great hero.
And you gotta be honest, what happened to Kyle was a disgrace to the character.
Yeah, that was. Here's my problem with it. Here's my problem with it. The EMP thing that takes out everyone's superpowers.
The black light.
Yeah, affects. So it all of a sudden affects the Green Lantern ring.
That made no sense.
I don't get that. It affected things it shouldn't be able to affect.
And the fact that John Jones thought his own Martian form was freakish.
That's cool.
That made no sense. But Captain Marvel.
And I'm sorry, Batman. And again, this was all done because Doug Moak is just this firm believer of Bat-God. Even Kelly Jones, when I had him on, he acknowledged that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, as Eric is asking, does anyone check out the Danger Girl video Pro Teachers Noob that was a while ago?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh, okay, people got to why I don't believe what
Yeah, check it. Yeah, check it out when afterwards, like whenever you guys get a chance. Because seriously, J. Scott Campbell artwork. Whew.
Yeah.
So I have a question
Right
for
there,
everyone.
Yep. Yes, Todd. Yes, Todd. Yes, Todd.
So since Kevin Conroy passed away, do you think that Roger Craig Smith could replace him as Batman?
Or Troy Baker.
Or
Really?
Or who was the guy that did the voice in like Young Justice? Bruce Greenwood. Because I think he could because
Greenwood, he has the spirit.
Because he's kind of the but I'm just saying in other Batman media because he's kind of the closest to Conroy's voice for Batman.
I agree.
I feel like that would be an easier
but
transition.
he could probably actually imitate Conroy's voice.
No, I wouldn't go there. No.
To.
Craig Smith is if you want an emulation of Conroy, Craig Smith is the guy to get it. If you want someone who more homages the spirit of it, Greenwood is the best one.
Greenwood.
Yeah.
Who's Greenwood?
It's just with Roger, he's more angrier and not less.
That was the writing. That's the writing, Todd.
Yeah, but if he's got a good voice for the angry and gritty stuff, that's usually a better voice.
I am highly serious about your judging tribute Conroy. We did see Adam Memorial with the Conroy.
And to answer Joseph's question, the anticipated failure, I think once it actually comes out, unless people basically everyone who was already deciding to hate it, we're going in already hating it. Are going to go in hating it.
I don't think it's gonna do as badly as Gotham Knights.
No,
I don't know.
I'll say this: people got to remember this. And I looked into it. All the season battle pass and everything is for cosmetics. Anything that's a character or story, it's going to be free.
The question is how are they gonna make it whack?
Looks like a fun game, though.
They basically season 3 is going to go all the way up to season 3 is going to be around Black Friday / October-ish.
I don't play with others.
You don't have to.
I know, but it's kind of like how I had to play with people in the DC game. Like you're kind of forced to in a way if you want to get
really.
Not really. I don't think it'll be like DC up, but like I feel like to get to certain plateaus, you're definitely gonna need people that are better than you, or need people that are as good as you. To do certain missions, like every game that has these types of like live services and raids and all of that stuff, it's all the same. But I think it's going to be fun either way. I think depending on how well they do with like the level caps and the level systems, that's usually what defines how good the game ends up being.
The other thing is that, and this is the problem that like a lot of live service games run into, i.e. Halo, they better be prepared with like months of content at the get-go.
Otherwise, that's the problem.
From what I hear, they have up to, from data miners, they have up to 5 seasons. So I think that's going to cover like the whole first year and a half.
But see, look at what happened with Mortal Kombat, though. Look at Mortal Kombat. They had their seasons. They had everything lined up. But people are so like hungry for the content to be all released at once. They don't understand that they've gotten 10 times more content in the first 3 months than any of their other games in the whole life cycle. Look at MK11. Like all the characters got their extra stuff. They got one patch for it, and then that was it. Like the DLC characters.
Look at the fact that crossplay is still in the beta.
I understand exactly. There are flaws. MK1 has huge flaws. Like not supporting their proteins. MK11 is the same, but like crossplay not being available. And when you say it's crossplay, and then you only make it so that this PlayStation 5 can play with this PlayStation 5, and this PlayStation 4 can play with this PlayStation 4, but not vice versa. That's not crossplay. That's just playing with your own system.
But the Switch game, I think you play Fortnite, and Fortnite a crossplay game.
Right, but there are other instances of crossplay, and to have it still not be available here, that's been like a video game standard for a few years now.
I don't get now. From what I understand, part of the reason is, unfortunately, that the PC developer is a person who developed, porting into the PC completely different from NetherRealms.
Yeah, well, NRS and WB are both kind of dropping the ball with it.
Oh yeah,
it's like they're more money hungry than supportive. Their pro competitors are literally leaving the scene. Like one of the pros competitions and the amateur competitions and like the free for all competitions are all shutting down. One of the ones that I did, the 10 versus 10, that whole production and event is now gone because NRS wasn't supporting it. So they didn't have enough donations to keep it running.
Yeah.
So they literally just had their last event and now they're dispersing. So it's like
already seriously.
Exactly. Not getting the support within 4 to 6 months. These places that are offering $5,000 and $10,000 freaking rewards or prize pools are having to shut down because it's still not enough to get pro players into it and to get pro players to talk about it more and to get more eyes on it and to get more money into the game. It's like without those pro players tweeting and whatever about the game, putting it out, streaming it, you're not getting as many people to the events, and then they're not paying anybody. So it's just crazy to me.
But also, let's think back. The only July service game that I think that's going to be good in the past couple of years was Fortnite, with everybody luck to get a Battle Royale game, and MMOs like World of Warcraft and not StarCraft, like World of Warcraft and SWTOR. Started the Old Republic. Don't know about that. That's it. Those are two big MMOs.
Now, apparently, though, from what I hear, Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League will eventually include Gotham as a place you can go to.
That would be awesome.
I still wish we got a Superman game, but you have a chocolate like that. Give me a Superman game, damn it.
Okay, we get it, Tavia.
I know, but I said Superman game. That's right.
Well, we know exactly what type of Superman game you want, Tavia.
Yeah, we know exactly.
To be clear, Tavia, I just want a Superman game. I could care less if the kids include it. If the Superman game comes out, I don't care if the other player plays his lowest, I'll still play the damn thing.
Yeah. Super lowest.
That would be kind of cool. Games like DC Online that you can kind of be a Superman. You can. I love that game, and I'm so surprised it's still going. And like I try to talk about it all the time.
They got metal in that game, and death metal.
Yes.
Somehow I fought the anti-monitor. Somehow they made that fun.
I know, right? Though?
Exactly.
Even like the annoying parts with like the Brainiac bubbles and stuff, like even that ended up being a lot of fun because it's like you see the city torn down, covered in the Brainiac bubbles. You're like everything you fight has different powers because of Brainiac.
The new Constantine mission was fun.
You're right. You're constantly working with Luthor.
It's still going. Is DC Universe Online still?
Yes,
and
they're supposed to release a big graphics overhaul this year.
That is surprising that it's still going.
That's what I'm saying.
It's 11 years.
People have actually been putting like money into the game, It's like when you buy one of the packs, like if you buy the monthly subscription,
it's so underrated.
It's really underrated. But like
if
you buy the
so
monthly subscription, that's like $15 or $11 or something like that. But you get everything, all of the DLC, and there's like almost 100 seasons at this point.
Right.
And it's like they have all this DLC, and if you're doing the live service, it's like $11 a month. If you pay for a year, it's like $99. But just think about how many people are still playing that game.
Yeah, they have such a loved comic fan base.
And you end up putting money into the game because of different currencies in game. So it's like people are still spending money on that game. Even if it's not a lot, it's enough to keep it going and keep it profitable for freaking like 11 or 12 years. It's insane.
Exactly. The fun thing I did is that in my layer, my walls are covered in comic book cover art.
Yeah, seriously.
So I'm like, yes.
See, like I keep going back to it, and then there's so much to do that you have to do over again.
The other thing is that I have a crew. I actually have a crew I play with, so now I have my own Justice League.
That's awesome. It's hard to find a good group of people. Like, unless you have your actual friends in game with you, it's hard to find a really good group of people.
There's so many campaigns that you can keep going with nobody.
Right.
Yeah.
There are a lot of single
player.
player.
The voice acting in that game, it's extra. It kind of going Batman in that game, big with Batman laughs. That was excellent. That was awesome voice acting. Batman laughs was amazing.
Yeah, they did.
But Devastator.
They did that.
The voice acting is really good.
From Dark Metal. And Death Metal, I can't believe that Death Metal in that story, in that game. They pulled it off. They made that story comprehensive in
Well,
the
there's
game.
a scene, I will never forget it. This is my favorite moment in all of the game.
Go ahead.
So I believe it was the last part of the Amazon's like event that they did. You get to team up. You get to team up with Darkseid.
Yeah, and you're playing as who was it, Scylla or whoever is going against them. Like you're not playing as Wonder Woman or anything. You're playing as their enemy.
And here's the other cool part: you get to become the Spectre.
Yes. I forgot about that. Like right at the end of the mission, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The cool part is that they have Hal and Oliver there. So when the Spectre infects Hal, you're reminded of when Hal was the Spectre from the comic.
That's funny.
It's so good.
Right. There's a couple of throwbacks in that.
Wait. Speaking of that game, question. Do they have to? I know. Jonathan, I'm a big. I know. I know Damon Wayne was in the game. I know Damon was in the game, but is there a chance to join in the game in the future, or that's not gonna happen?
Is John in that game? I don't know.
Yeah. What?
Because Damon Wayne, we do see him.
He's asking about first Octavia. Slow down. It's hard to
understand you, but
online, we did see Damon Wayne at the end of that game. That's true. But in the recent update, the recent chapters, little bit long a while. But do we get to see what John at the end of a future chapter at the end of that game, or that happening?
I don't know.
Well, here's the problem, Tevia. If they bring in John,
it's gonna be
Bendis age up.
Shit.
You know they will. I'm sorry. I have to.
They pick it toward the way the comics are now. The game will reflect. It's the same way, which is actually kind of cool. The costumes, because I first played this game before Rebirth. And was kind of cool. The costumes changed when they got to Rebirth. Like, so Superman is in the Reborn suit, so he doesn't have the underwear.
Oh, that's cool.
And actually looks cool.
So apparently there's 46 episodes of free DLC. So they're coming up to 50 soon.
And you can replay it whenever you want. So it's like you got endless new content.
And there's multiple missions. Like each one of those DLCs has like a solo, a 2-player, a 4-player, and an 8-player mission. So like you get whatever the DLC package is, plus you get those like 7 to 8 missions along with the pack.
Yeah.
By the way, Eric brings up, has anyone read the Ultimate Spider-Man issue?
I read on the channel.
How about you, Jared?
I haven't yet. I want to.
It is good.
On my pull list.
It's fantastic.
What I love about it is, now I know Foxy and Steph, you guys haven't read it. Todd, have you read it?
To be honest, I only have like one comic. That's it of DC.
All right. Ultimate Spider-Man. I'll just put it this way: it's a drastic changes. Drastic.
Yeah, they pull it off fantastic. Hickman.
No spoilers.
I tell you, Jonathan Hickman. I've never been led astray with Jonathan Hickman.
And when think about this is his first solo ongoing.
I know.
Wait, that's not true. He did that before.
No, that's not a solo.
Solo. Not team book, solo.
Yeah.
Which is why if he ever came to DC,
you gotta specify.
If he ever came to DC, I would put him on Justice League. I would go, please do Justice
Legion.
I want Justice League.
Legion needs help. That
Legion desperately needs help.
Justice League book right now.
Well, Justice League book that could work. Yeah, I think Justice League work, but I didn't.
Okay. Now here's the funny thing though. He's not exclusive at Marvel.
True. Yes.
And Jim Lee hired Jonathan Hickman now.
And Bendis is no longer at DC.
Thank God.
Remember, Bendis is the reason Hickman turned around.
Oh yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
Bendis, stay as far away from DC. I don't even want you to write the DC and S. Keep S out of your vocabulary.
Can I tell you the only good thing that came about Bendis being around here, and it wasn't even something he wrote?
What?
The ads?
No. Dial. Foxy and Stepner will know what I'm talking about. Dial H for Hero. Dial H for Hero.
Yeah.
That was such a funny.
That was a great book, and that came from his Wonder Comics line.
And then you read a Superman run, and you're like, I'm going to throw this out the window.
No, Dial H was so much fun.
It really was a lot of fun, and it was good writing, good storytelling.
Have you read it, Jared? Have you read it, Jared?
Art.
No, because I pretty much have a thing where I don't read anything that has his name on it at DC.
No, his name's not on it. No. His name is not on it. He didn't write it.
His name is not on it.
Okay, cool.
I'm saying it came from his Wonder Comics line.
Okay. But by the way, on my channel, we're not allowed to say his name. We call him He Who Must Not Be Named.
Oh, he's the Voldemort.
Same thing as Joss Whedon.
Seriously. And hey, I still remember when we were for Greg Rucka's Superman run. Remember how you were like, "What happened, dude?" Because when you look how good he handled Lois and the others in that, and then you look at his Lois Max, you're like,
you know what I did once?
You know what
I did? This is one of my favorite moments I did. So what I did was I was browsing through Barnes and Noble one day, graphic novel shopping, and I came across that trade.
One of them? Yeah.
I took a picture of it, giving it the finger, and put it in my Comics League group chat.
Oh, that's good.
Everyone loved it because here's the thing. I tried that series because I liked Rucka. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'll give it a shot. Maybe you can make me like the character because there've been plenty of characters I hated that other writers have made me actually enjoy the character. So I was like,
you read the wrong Rucka run. You read the wrong.
Little did I know, Robert.
Because you've admitted it. You've admitted it when we went over it. This was more of a Lois. It's like, why was it like? Because this was a Lois who clearly was unbiased, completely unbiased.
It was a little more tolerable. I wouldn't say I became a Lois fan at that point.
No.
This one of it.
That'll never happen.
Everything. We can make no fucking sense. Also.
Okay, Tavia.
Breathe.
Sorry.
Okay, Tavia. This is my birthday, not yours.
Sorry. Happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Again, thank you guys so much. But and like I said, though, when it was Lois, I'm glad I'm showing you some of these books. As you are, let's be honest, you're at least getting why I love her so much.
I understand why you like it, and you know what? That's a valid reason because you know why I respect your opinion, Robert.
Mm-hmm.
You're not about it. You and I can have our disagreements.
Exactly.
With it. So I'm like, because okay, fine. Yeah. Plus, I'm getting cool Superman stories. I love Superman.
Exactly. As I've said this, when I got into Superman, Wonder Woman was mostly kept to her own book. This was before, she was part of the Justice League for a brief time. But for the most part, Diana was kept to her own book, even for the longest of times. And by the time, that's why you had Superman and Lois and everything. Yep. And I didn't start collecting her until I at least got my attention during Gail Simone's run. I still wasn't into I still wasn't buying the individual issues. I started with JMS's run at issue 600.
Bad. I'm a little iffy on the first 4 issues of Tom King, though. I'm like,
Tom King one.
I'm reading it.
It's not as bad as some of his worst work.
No. It is not Heroes in Crisis. The thing about it,
Heroes in Crisis, you can't blame entirely because that was editorial force things on him.
The other thing is and what I said on my channel when I reviewed Heroes in Crisis, and I said I consider it an Elseworlds book. So that's why I can like it. But
wait.
No, you can because a lot of that stuff has been struck from the canon. So I can. Thank you, Jeremy Adams. Lantern run.
It no longer exists.
Stellar.
Now here's the other thing. I remember Link Card brought this up. I think they changed Heroes in Crisis partway through because there was so much setup that goes completely just ignored, and the covers make 0 sense. The solicitations make 0 sense.
Yeah.
But by the way, Robert, Tom King is a perfect example of our Greg Rucka issues. I hate him when he's writing I don't hate him. I'm not I'm kind of indifferent on his Wonder Woman. I love his Mr. Miracle. I like his Superman. So I'm like,
that's Up in the Sky.
Up in the
Great
Sky
story.
was
It's awesome. But my problem with his Wonder Woman is that she's a little unemotional, a little bit. She comes up like she's talking like robotic slightly.
Well, it's still better.
The changeable issue was fine. I like that issue. But
It's still better than
It's still
Clooney.
way better. That's why I gave it upper points, because I'm like, hey, at least it's not the last team.
because Clooney and Conrad were good during the opening bit. Once Diana got to Earth, right on the ground.
Yeah. So you know what? I'm like, that's why I immediately put on my poll list, because I'm like, okay, now I can put Wonder Woman on my poll list now.
I'll be honest. I regrettably dropped it. During the Mariko Tamaki run. I regret it. What? I had everyone say they like it.
It was not bad.
Yeah.
Wait. Was that one the North
That was
Star
right.
stuff?
That was right after Steve Orlando left.
I like Steve Orlando's writing.
Okay, you have Greg Rucka, then you have a fill-in arc, then you have G. Willow Wilson, then you have Steve Orlando. No, you have James Robinson. Then you have G. Willow Wilson.
Fantastic.
Then you have G. Willow Wilson. I still bring this up about G. Willow Wilson. Her first issue still surprised me because you keep on hearing how woke she is and all that.
I didn't get that from any of her Wonder Woman writing.
Oh, I know. I agree. I'm getting to that point, and Jared. When you hear people saying that, first issue, she has it be this one kid is running around. These guys grab him. Diana shows up saying, "Let him go." He's like, "We're hearing talk that they're that these kids are being used as to help out this one evil person." I don't believe that. Let him go. A woke writer would have been, "Oh yeah, these guys are overzealous. This kid's completely innocent." Nope. Kid ran off. He's helping the bad guy. It's like right there. And I'm like, okay, yeah. Tell her she's not going to just let her agenda-driven get in the way of a good, decent, story beat.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that. It's just because I never really read the stuff before King in terms of like the Clunrad run. I heard stuff and I looked at reviews, and I'm like, when I look at stuff that's happening, nothing really excited me, even if it pissed me off. Now that Wonder Woman 800 run, where she's a book where she's just going from dream to dream to dream, when she gets to the Superman one, my co-host was sending me stuff, and she's like, "Look at how she's holding him."
Yeah, I'm not confused by that.
You know I got
it.
I know. You can't help yourself.
DC gives me such DC doesn't give me a lot. Let me roll with it.
Yep. One thing I'll give Tom King one on credit. The backstory with Trinity. If John wasn't oozed up, I would love that story anymore, but it is adorable. It's cute.
I will say this as well. Trinity, having it be that she's actually just the adoptive daughter makes the most sense.
Because you don't have to worry about all the people.
Yeah, who's the daddy? Who's the daddy?
Who's the father? And I'm like, okay, this makes more sense. Plus, it fits Diana's character too. She would totally adopt the kid.
She would adopt a kid.
Yeah, exactly. And again, it just makes so much more sense. And because
bless you.
The other thing I love. The art is spectacular.
The art is amazing.
Daniel Sampere.
Oh, Sampere is one of the right up there was Dan Mora. Seriously, Dan Mora. Dan Mora is a freak of nature. Dan Mora is a freak of nature.
Dan Mora. Oh god.
Perfection.
I checked on to the Wonder Woman book as soon because I was a Sampere fan from Dark Crisis. The minute I see that, I'm like, yeah.
Dan Mora.
There you go.
But yeah, Daniel Sampere. Yeah. The fact that, and I hope Joshua Williamson's not rolling back from DC. I really hope not.
His Superman run is fantastic.
He stayed Superman after Tail destroyed him and bended.
Tavia.
All right.
Tavia, but at the same time, he's also the one who cemented Alder John.
Shit!
You forgot!
That was really funny.
Just that pause, and then the reaction was.
You forgot. He solidified older John during Dark Crisis.
Although here's my one issue with this run.
Yeah.
Why does anyone try to commit crimes in a city where there's 5 Kryptonians protecting?
You cannot blame just Williamson on that. That was something they established in general.
Let me clarify. My general problem with Superman books now is why does anyone commit crime in there? That's my other problem with having the Flash family, because when you have someone that moves at the Flash's speed, no one should be committing crimes.
By the way, Baki, it's a simple. Man, and Mark Waid wasn't a douche. Simple thing. Separate art from artists.
Yeah, that's simple.
You'd be surprised how much you can. You'd be surprised how much you can just get through and read stuff if you just separate art from the art and judge the work on its own.
It does. It gets hard though. It gets hard though when you have a writer saying he'd rather burn down the comic book industry.
True, but to be fair, I still say bring it up. If he's in his eyes, unfortunately, he's lumping even the non-extremists with the extremists. He's clearly saying he doesn't want to be have the extremists have any say. Which, given how many of them are acting, I don't blame him.
I don't blame him on that one. I'm sorry, no.
This is why I've said this. This is why I have said this. When I had him on, I know what I'm going to talk to him about. I would never bring up any of this CG stuff or anything because, one, I already know how he's going to react. Why would I want to say anything? What would be the point of saying anything? That's the reason why I just talk to him about his work. If he opens the door, I might nudge a little to get see how to have him give a response. But that's as far as I would go. Because, again, anyone who would try to bring him on there to entrap him, that's because they want to get him they just want to get a gotcha. It's like, it's the same thing. If someone tags him into something, you know how he's going to react. You're not going to change his mind. Don't bother trying to change his mind.
Yeah,
I mean, is he just a douche or like?
It goes back years and years and years.
The man himself.
Is he Danny Masterson, unforgivable art from artist, or like just an asshole?
No. I wouldn't go that far.
He's just an asshole. Just deal with it.
Yeah, just deal with it and read it.
Right.
See if you like it. You might like it.
Exactly. I would go for that.
No one is perfect. We're all human.
I mean, I still covered Kingdom Come on my channel.
Eric made a good point. I had an argument with someone about that, and they brought up an interesting point. Separate means taking away possibly the one good thing they had to their name. Okay, that's a good point, but I don't agree with that entirely. Basically, when they say separated, it doesn't. I don't think people mean it in that regard. It just simply means judge the book on its merit. Don't judge them on what they're saying.
Right.
Bianca. Hey, Bianca, if you want to join, everything.
So, like,
I'm turning to Robert right now.
Artists is more to try to say.
I won't, Jared. You know, you could both in agreement. I hate Wonderbat.
Stupid. It's created by the same. Wait. It's created by the same man that thought Batman Batgirl was a cool idea.
Actually, to be fair, wait. Hey, Bianca.
Hello, my one-to-bat shippers. 100%. Every single one of you.
Okay, first
I have to leave now, so.
Okay, Jared, I was gonna say this. When it comes to the Batgirl Brusso, remember this: pre-crisis. She was closer to Bruce's age.
Yeah, but in this unit, I would take that argument. But in this one, she's not.
No, I know. I get that. It's not like she's in high school.
Which is why I don't take advice on which characters work together. By the way, what's kind of funny is on my channel, we just covered the JLU episode where they basically imply that Wonder Woman's father is Hades for some reason. Yeah, they did that. Right. So my problem with and here's my problem, because Bruce Timm and the creators of that show have gone on record saying that they thought Diana was a one-note character, and I'm like, you know what? I see it and here's the thing. The other thing is they treat Diana like she's Hawkgirl. We barely see the peaceful side of Diana in that series.
Yeah.
Now I will just say this. you got to also remember this, though. Back at that point, there wasn't that money. There were some decent runs, but not that great runs to pull from.
Which I counter with, they could have said, hey, George Perez, can you take a look at what we're doing with Wonder Woman? And
I agree.
Give us some pointers.
I agree 100%.
I will agree with that.
He's always getting the short end of this stick.
Well,
no
the
matter
other
where
thing
he's
is
from.
that here's my problem. Here's my problem with Wonder Bat and that show. You ready? And actually, my co-host expressed this perfectly. So here's the problem. It turns Wonder Woman into a rebellious teenager who's always going after the bad boy.
That's a good point.
No,
so
I
I'm like,
disagree.
no.
Again, I never understood.
The thing is, we know there weren't a thing. Bruce Timm said himself that it was only teasing. It was never going to actually be a thing. And that's what irritated me. Because I'm like, if you really said this about Wonder Woman, you have no idea how to write Wonder Woman, my guy.
he never had any idea on how to write Wonder Woman, first off.
Like,
my favorite
I
moment,
started watching...
Not even Jeff Johns understands how to write Wonder Woman.
My favorite moment, and my...
hey, Ingrid!
When they did the full circle watch through of Batman versus Superman, Zack Snyder was on a panel and he was talking about the Wonder Bat thing, and he said, and he basically ended it by saying, "Yeah, I mean, I like to play with it, but when you actually do the math on it, it's not going to work." So immediately I jumped from my chair and I was like, "Yes, my man!"
Yes,
yeah. He wanted her to be with.
You agree with
Zack
Snyder?
Batman to be with Lois. That's
I can agree with some things from Zack. All right.
There you go.
When even Jeff Johns doesn't get Diana.
Yeah, that says a lot. Well, in his defense, in that one panel of Justice League in New 52, when she said
the ice cream.
No. When she says the reason why I don't have a list of the supervillains as big as you.
I don't agree.
That's terrible.
Here's the thing, though. That version of Wonder Woman was more of a warrior,
that version it doesn't work.
That version of the character.
Yeah, but pre New 52,
nobody likes
no. Pre, absolutely not. See, here's the problem. Jeff Johns writes most characters really well, except Wonder Woman.
I don't get why. Yeah, this is the same guy who during Infinite Crisis had Earth 2 Wonder Woman say, "You can stop by trying to be so damn perfect." Diana was never trying to be perfect.
That's bullshit. I hate that.
She never was.
I'm not going to get story. I love Infinite Crisis, but that thing was bullshit. I
agreed.
I have an. Do I know my issue with Wonder Woman at that time period? Remember when she snapped Maxwell Lord's neck because he was controlling Superman, and Batman turns his back on her because she killed, even though he has contingency plans in case Superman ever got mind controlled. I'm like, you freaking hypocrites.
Yeah, and I agree. And Superman was like, I don't even know who you are anymore.
Too. I'm like.
They always try to make her the villain for something.
Yeah, exactly. You're telling me there was no trust. You're supposed to be the Trinity, and you're telling me there's no trust.
They were introducing the Trinity at that point.
But for the most part, it was the idea was there. What I'm trying to say is that they DC markets these characters as the best of friends.
Yep.
And you don't trust your best
Batman
friend.
Batman will do the most out-of-pocket thing, but then something Wonder Woman does, boom, sorry, you're kicked out, buddy.
Excuse me, Bruce?
I agree.
Hey, Bruce, how do you say hypocrite in Tower of Babel?
Okay, it's like this. Okay.
Google it.
I'll tell you this. In one of my old fan fictions, I never wrote this, but I always had a scene in my head for this, all right? In my fan fiction, I've had a bunch of cartoon characters. My Life as a Teenage Robot and so many others.
Love that show.
Danny Phantom, yes. And during one event that was supposed to be based loosely off of Infinite Crisis, I have a point where there's this guy. Now, this thing's gonna get dark in this world, all right? Where this one guy, he has uber powerful mental control. Okay, can mind control anyone into doing anything. Even more dangerous than Maxwell Lord.
Oh shit.
No nosebleeds or anything. All right. But basically, it gets to a point where Jenny and she doesn't have... okay, Eric, I get it. I'm talking about when I had this initial version of it. All right? As I was saying, Jenny is the last and one of the people who's immune, obviously.
Yes,
but she's having to fight. Yeah, she's having to fight her friends. Eventually, there's a point where she stops them, holds them by the neck, and it basically, it's saying like, what will it take for you to stop? And basically, much like Maxwell Lord, kill me. She does it, but it's because not she wanted to. She was overridden by a circuit her mother put in long ago that was called a logic circuit, where basically, if there's something that her own emotions would compromise something that makes too much sense, it would override. And she did. Of course, then she's like, what did I just do? But then here's the thing, though. No one turns out. They understand what she did. It's unfortunate because of the optic nightmare that situation created that was the problem. We focus mostly on the optic nightmare that came about it.
Well,
and yes, there might have been some people who feel like...
damaged. But emotionally, she was damaged. But emotionally damaged if she did that. But why?
Oh, yeah, that too devastates her. But then she finds out her mother implanned this long. Of course, Wakeman admits she plumb forgot about it when she put it in there. That was like from the early days. But like I said, when I have the other heroes react, yes, there might be a few here and there who aren't trusting her.
Yeah,
but it's more because of the optic nightmare that it created, and it gave this general who's been trying to be very anti-supers an opportunity. It gave him one of the big opportunities.
But that makes sense, Robert.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I was trying to avoid Infinite Crisis. I was trying to avoid it because that pissed me off. I'm like, this is so railroading. Even I have been, because I'll be honest, I'm one of those who hates, oh, you killed someone. It doesn't matter in the circumstances. You're wrong. I hate that.
Yeah, because you could try to. Well, my belief, the way I kind of think this through, is that no superhero has a no-kill rule. What they have is...
no murder.
I won't kill as my first resort.
That too.
They will try anything possible to avoid that. But if that's the last option available, they will do it. As in the case of Maxwell Lord.
Yes. Now, Steph, has Superman ever played it? No, because he was raised by mom and pa.
Yes.
He's still an orphan.
He's still technically an orphan, and he knows
on
he
a different
is.
planet and dead.
You know, and Bruce is always like, "Look at my orphan
That's a book.
card."
Orphan Bros.
New 52 Superman, yes. New 52 Superman,
yeah, probably.
They're orphan bros.
Your mother's name is Martha too.
World's famous orphan.
We're all talking over each other. We're all talking over each other.
That's why I typed it in chat, Robert.
I know. But yeah, do they ever play the orphan card? No, never have.
No, never.
Oh, by the way, speaking of,
that's disappointing.
Jared, at one point, you and I have to go over the new Krypton era.
Oh, I'd love to. I've always been interested in that story.
But that's going to take us many episodes. You know that, right?
I've seen how large that era is.
Yeah, the Chris Kent stuff.
Okay. Here's what we're going to do, Tavia. For the first big chunk, it is following the triangle numbers, where it's like one leads into that, leads into that.
So there's eventually comics.
Yeah, but eventually it leads to a point where while they kept the triangle numbers, it's still it's more about in chunks. Like you follow this line and all that stuff. So if Jared and I were to do it, we would do that initial chunk first, and then we'll eventually do the different titles up to a point and everything. And then we're talking about the new Krypton era of the Superman titles, where Kandor was resurrected and
after Brainiac,
after Brainiac, and basically Krypton is out there, but of course General Zod is still highly praised, which makes sense. Let's be honest, that makes sense.
Zod is an asshole. Zod.
No. Tavia, as far as Krypton is concerned, Zod is their greatest hero. They never saw what he did to Earth. They probably don't even care what he did to Earth. There was a guy, one of the Kryptonian, who killed a blue whale because it jumped up and he thought it was attacking him.
Well,
just keep swimming.
And he flies it back to when it was just Kandor before it became New Krypton. He flies it back and just drops it and saying like, "This thing attacked me." And Superman's like, "It's a blue whale. They're nearly extinct. It wasn't attacking you."
Well, Robert, what you didn't know is that on Krypton, it's actually a sport, kind of like playing catch in the yard.
Yeah.
The husband and the son go whale punching.
You know what I think my favorite Krypton game? And playing catch with the cellophane S.
Yeah.
I remember
Did
someone making
everybody hear the news?
What news?
We have a test screening for the role of Supergirl. We got Millie Alcock,
One of which is the actress,
and Meg Donnelly.
One of those is the actress who voices her in the Tomorrowverse.
Which I could see. That'd be kind of cool.
I can see that being.
And Gunn did say he would reuse animation actors.
But that would be for the main universe ones. And wouldn't the Tomorrowverse be considered a different canon?
Yeah,
it would. But if she can look like the character, which she does.
Can we see a picture?
Hold on. Let me double. I got double check. Google.
They haven't bothered me with the whole Harbinger stuff.
Okay. Whoa, Tavia!
It's Tavia.
You gotta chill, dude. You're blowing my ears.
Yeah, dude, please settle
I'm
down,
not trying
please.
to be mean, buddy. I really am not.
Yeah, Tavia, I'm gonna have to boot you if you don't settle down.
Robert, here, I got it.
I got it too.
Okay.
Give me a moment. I got it.
We do have a volume, but I'm pretty sure you, the host, can be able to lower people's volume, yes?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I can.
Yeah, hang on.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Oh, she's adorable.
She looks like Tara.
Yeah, she does.
She looks great. She looks fantastic.
Yeah, I think she'd be perfect. I think she would be perfect for
Is she a
her.
natural blonde?
Yeah,
I love her. Yeah, she's a blonde.
Yeah.
Like a dirty blonde, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, what? We've seen her in a bunch of stuff.
I'm not good at people's names. I'm not good at
her name, but it's her face.
Yeah, but Meg Donnelly. Apparently she's done stuff like American Housewives.
She looks like somebody I would see on Disney Channel.
Oh, yeah,
and that's why I like it.
Bianca.
Oh, what? Where
Yeah,
is
she's
she
from
been
Disney.
on Disney Channel?
She's done the zombie movies.
Right, there's a Disney fucking thing right there.
Yeah, she took part in the Disney
Oh my
Zombies
God.
movies.
There's a
Robert,
Disney
look at the
zombie?
chat.
Yeah.
Look at Bucky's comment.
Wait, what?
Look at Bucky's comment.
Oh my God, bro.
Seriously,
Is it because she's blonde, Bucky? That's
It's because
really
he's cranking it.
Takes
too
one
much
to
instead
know
of watching
one.
Oh my gosh, we have this. I don't even want to get into it.
She was
But,
also
okay,
in the
okay.
Computer stores are
Winchesters.
just terrible to work for.
Now,
Wait,
I
what's
know
her
no one.
Joseph, she's in the running for Supergirl, and she's currently the voice of Supergirl in the Tomorrowverse.
Oh yeah, she'd be good.
And she looks like she see here. She looks at least she's younger than Corn Sweat,
Right,
so that works too.
Yeah,
Wait, she plays Scream?
in the 2020 Spider-Man cartoon.
Oh.
I forgot that show was a thing. I thought my show was meant to be so bad.
So Disney had a zombie show. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that.
It wasn't a show. It was actually a movie.
A movie. It was an animated.
Oh, that movie.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
I purposely didn't see it.
I've only
But I
seen
heard about
commentary on it or reactions on it. 'cause
Yeah,
it's
it's
so
definitely
bad.
like a waste of existence to watch that.
They made a
Zombie-
they made a trilogy. They make it's a trilogy.
Trilogy. How?
Apparently by introducing werewolves as well.
Oh,
Wait,
freaking
did you
watch
watch
that.
that?
Why
And
not?
aliens, I think. And aliens.
Where-
as
Why
well.
not?
And vampires.
Yeah, and
Yes,
aliens. Yep,
all of it.
there's an alien invasion in the third
What
movie.
the heck?
That's what
Okay.
I've seen.
Wait. Okay.
Yeah,
First movie
that's
of zombies. Second movie werewolves.
Werewolves.
Third, you go aliens. One
Yeah.
vampires.
Oh.
Vampires
Well,
ain't
it's
going
also
to
like-
aliens.
It's also like a high school movie.
Yeah, it's a high school
That
thing.
makes sense.
In high school.
I mean, I was watching Radio Free Rebel, and I was definitely not high school.
I
Guys.
was-
Radio
That's high
Rebel.
school.
We're watching Radio Rebel.
And then Lemonade Mouth. Can we just talk about? I've been watching.
Terminate.
The zombie thing.
Terminate.
The zombie thing. It's also a musical.
Yes.
Oh,
What?
Yes, that's
You can't make that a musical. That's
Yeah,
just-
it's a musical. It's a musical too.
It's
forgot
the High
about
School
that.
Musical Zombies movie. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Terrible.
It's like Supernatural musical.
And she was also in The Winchesters, which is a prequel spin-off of Supernatural.
Yeah. I didn't get to watch it.
She was really good in American Housewives too, though.
Yeah, she was in the show we used to watch.
Todd.
Sorry.
Who here still cares about the Last of Us show?
I do.
Season 1 was great.
Well, they finally got someone casted for Jesse.
Jesse? Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Jesse.
Or it's the guy from part 2.
From what?
They also cast Abby.
Yeah. Abby, I think that actress could be good if she bulks up.
Yeah, but I don't want Joel to die.
Yeah, no, Joel.
Oh, okay, I found the actor. I got the actor. Hold on.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say I haven't seen any of the Last of Us video games or shows, and I know there's gonna be spoilers in.
Well, the guy looks like a perfect They nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like
the story I'm worried about because
he looks beautiful.
If they can just go past that scene where what happens to Joel, then I'm fine.
They won't do it. They won't do it.
They're gonna definitely knock him off.
They're gonna eliminate the toxic white male, dude. They're gonna eliminate the toxic male.
And he doesn't deserve that, though.
And the other chick
okay, I will say this. I think even maybe not Druckmann himself, but I think one of the others involved might be telling him we need to tweak how it plays. I think they will tweak how it plays out because I think they don't want that big of a backlash. It's a video game. When you're the head of the game company and you say, I don't care about the backlash, that's one thing. When you have to answer to studios, I think that's a different thing. They'll probably keep it, but they'll probably play it out differently.
Yeah.
Maybe they can do it better. Like, for love of God, you want Joe die, fine. But do we try Joe die, hello?
Don't ever be a punk. Don't ever be a punk where he's just like, oh, hey, yeah, I'm this and that. It's like,
and then the post-credit scene is someone walks up to his dead body at the end and goes, "This is the way."
No.
Thank you.
Okay, a better casting choice for Abby really could have been Ronda Rousey.
No!
I know her acting's bad. I know her acting's bad.
Her age doesn't match. Her age wouldn't match.
Yeah.
I know, but her body fits. She's bulky as hell.
So they should just do what they did in the video game, kind of like Photoshop that body, put in another person's head for the acting part.
But you do agree, though, her body is technically fit for the role.
But if they would do anything with Abby pre-building herself up, you wouldn't be able to. You'd have to get a different sense. But even getting another actor wouldn't make sense because it's not like there's a huge age gap.
That age gap would automate no sense. It would be what?
Hey, Puddin'. Hey, Puddin'. How's it going?
Wait, is Abby not is she not in her 30s or something?
No.
She's in her mid-20s.
Oh, really? Oh.
That thing needed 20.
But like I said, the gap. I don't get how she bulked up that much between the flashbacks and by the time of 2. How she bulked up that fast? Where do you get steroids in a zombie apocalypse?
They're made out of yams. You make do.
Did they say Abby? Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But did they say Abby was trans?
No,
she's heterosexual.
That was always the misconception that a lot of the anti-SJWs push because of how bulked up she was.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
we're talking about Abby from The Last of Us. Puddin'.
Now, all they really need is Mel, Owen, and the kid from part 2 that Abby's with.
You know one of the main villains in part 2. We are the wolves.
Is this the same Todd beating people in Mortal Kombat?
Yep.
Yes.
Nice. Handshake.
Yeah.
Handshake.
I kicked Tristan's ass.
Don't mind me. Anyone ever Tekken 8? I am.
I just wish I could beat y'all's.
You've got a radio voice, Todd. I could listen to you on a podcast.
Tekken 8.
Even though I'm 18.
I don't play Tekken.
Oh.
I used to play it.
I'm excited about it because the storyline looks awesome. Oh, you have Jin, my favorite character, back in Jin, and he's got fight his partner Kazuya.
Oh, by the way, Eric, last night when I was on Tony's stream, and I don't remember how the topic led to it, but eventually I brought up the example. Basically, we were talking about how some actors, wrestlers and all that stuff, wrestling got brought up. And they started bringing up about how sometimes, we were talking about heel face turns and everything. And eventually at one point it was bringing up how sometimes you had some kid being the heel, sometimes being the face. And I brought up the example of Hulk Hogan and The Rock, how it was meant to be. Hulk Hogan was the heel and Rock was the face, but they were in Canada where Hulk Hogan is still huge. And you've told me this. They recognized everyone was still having a love for Hogan. So they decided for a brief moment, they deviated from the script to have it be where Hogan, where they swapped it. Rock was being very heel-like, and Hogan was being very face-like.
What?
No, you're good.
Okay, anyway, where they're most face-like, and they have this brief bit. You can have the announcer like, "Oh, what you gonna do, Rock?" and all that, but then they went back to script. Then it was a nice deviation, but it showed them reacting to what the fans wanted.
Zac Efron as Kevin, whatever from the Iron Claw movie. Heck yeah!
I want to see
him. That guy, what's his name? Jeremy Allen White. With the other guy, was his name Dick or Henry or something? Dickinson maybe. Let's bring all of those to the WWE. Let's go. My brother's going to the Royal Rumble. Yeah,
the Rumble.
I want to hear about female wrestlers. I'm sorry, the male ones are just cringy.
Okay, Baki.
There are some that aren't too bad, to be honest.
Hey, Baki. We're talking about the Hogan and The Rock back during some of their big heydays.
Yeah, not the present day right now.
I'm a Steve Austin fan, to be honest with you.
And The Rock, I think The Rock, his ego, I think he got humbled after the Black Adam fiasco.
Ironically, his movie until
right.
Aquaman came out made the most money. So
I am so grateful Aquaman is doing well. I am so grateful.
I love that movie so much. That was a fantastic movie.
I was so saying it's slightly beneath the first Aquaman movie. Slightly.
Yeah.
Slightly, but still good.
Oh, it is very.
Movie. That's fantastic. Even though I like the movie, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it more than I did.
I enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed it because it was simply just a good fun. Good fun. You had great stuff with the actors. I love it. Basically, it reminded me of a bit of Thor and Loki plus Loki and Mobius. Yeah. It had that kind of a vibe, and I loved it.
I have a very unpopular opinion. I actually like the Morbius movie.
It's Morbin time.
It's Morbin time.
I'm sorry.
Leaving.
Hey, I'll be honest. I haven't seen it yet, dude. So you're fine.
What did you like about it? I want to know.
Yeah, I just like the horror that it can have, with Morbius turning into this beast or a monster. The look of him.
No, but horror was in the other one, the Disney one. What was that? Why can't I think of it?
There's some horror-ish in it, but it's not.
There is.
It's Thriller.
I swear. I guarantee. I'm gonna make a prediction on this show right now. In Kraven, if they decide to bring everyone together, Morbius is gonna break Kraven out of jail, and he's gonna say it's Morbin time, and that's how the movie's gonna end. I guarantee you.
Okay.
Jared Leto's in on the joke.
Yep.
So bad.
Okay, here's something I gotta add. The Sony movie. Okay, this year was what comic book movies we have, which is actually quite a couple of them if you actually think about it. Yeah. You have Deadpool 3. What?
Yeah, Guardian of the Earth Part 1 that came out in January. Yep. Deadpool 3 you mentioned.
Yeah, Deadpool 3. We got Madam Web. You got Kraven.
Venom 3.
Echo.
Venom 3.
Venom 3, baby.
What?
Ooh, Venom.
Todd mentioned Echo.
Echo's a show.
But still, okay.
It is part of it, yeah.
Yeah, but still, well, I keep on hearing people are not liking Echo from what I've heard.
Echo
Big
is
surprise.
fine, it's generic, but it's so
It's just meant for the
boring.
violence, really.
The only thing I get out are Kingpin and
What?
Daredevil. That's it.
What was that, Tavia?
Yeah, sorry. Like, Echo is fine, but the problem I have with the show is it's so boring. The only thing I like about the show, two things: Kingpin and Daredevil.
Well, yeah, Kingpin, yes. But I would say, but again, Deadpool 3 is the one I'm looking forward to the most.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, Wolverine.
Yep.
And apparently Marsden's supposed to be back in the Cyclops suit, only it's the 90s Cyclops suit.
That's the but that photo was fake. You know that, right?
Oh, damn it.
That photo was completely faked, and it was proven it was just photoshopped.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Is it
Well, the
true
point
that they're
is-
going to have to tone down the humor for Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool?
What do you want-
only
what do you want
because
to
of
show
only because of the actor's strike, I think, or the writer's strike.
The strike is over. That ended.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
that's
I think
why.
some people
Tavia,
Yeah,
what are you
they were
sharing?
filming.
Tavia, what are you sharing?
Oh, this.
What?
What?
And I-
Oh, Deadpool killed
yeah.
Like,
That's kind
Oh,
of what
yeah.
this is
they're
my
doing.
theory. My
Yeah.
theory is they're adapting this story, but for the Fox theaters.
Exactly. I think
Yeah.
they're killing the Fox
Deadpool kills.
universe.
Mhm.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
makes I like that. I love the
that's what-
meta-ness of that. I love
Yeah.
the meta nature of that.
Deadpool killed
So-
again, horrible. It did bad. Don't
I
read the thing.
definitely. Oh, sorry. I definitely think that's where they're gonna take it, though. That's where like
It makes
all
sense.
the leaks and all the info seems to lead to.
Yeah. What do you
Yeah.
think about them bringing X-23 as Wolverine?
I'm
No.
actually
I'm
interested
happy about that. I love Wolverine.
because
No.
We
he
learned
was,
this with all different Marvel that didn't work.
No.
It didn't.
The story was good. I like all the movies. That was the one I liked.
Tom King and Tom Taylor reacting to the
You
hate the
almost said
haters.
Tom King. You almost
Tom
said
Taylor
Tom Taylor.
reacting.
I remember I
to
did that
the haters.
mistake and I tagged Tom Taylor too. And he was like, hey,
That's
I
not
loved
mine.
your top 10 signed Tom King, winky face. And I'm like, oh no, I forgot I put that there, that I accidentally called you Tom King and Tom Taylor. I'm so sorry.
That's funny.
The thing
That's
about
funny.
it, they can't. If Wolverine is there as well, fine. But you can't do the replacement because at this point, they can't
People
have
will
all
lose their
these
shit.
teases about Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Hell, they did an announcement trailer for that, and then just have him be replaced by Laura. They can't. do
No,
that.
you can't. That would be
No.
a bait and switch of the highest order.
I think they're gonna have Hugh Jackman as
Now,
Wolverine, but I
having-
don't know who
have-
they're gonna replace him with. That's
I'll
the
say this:
thing.
having her be from a time variant from her world because of she's from Logan where he died. That's fine. That's
Right.
fine.
Mhm.
yeah.
She's taken over from that Wolverine.
Yeah,
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
but isn't
She's
this
a
the same
badass
Wolverine though?
Wolverine.
No,
No,
no.
no,
Yes.
From what they're saying, the one that Deadpool is teaming up with is a different variation, a
Oh,
different
No, they're
variant.
saying that he came and grabbed him before the events of Logan, so that the events of Logan are still intact, but he is grabbed before that happens. It's still
But they
the
still
same
deal
Logan.
with, but they still deal with Laura from after Logan.
Wait.
I haven't
what?
seen anything about that.
Well, how else is she going to take over as Wolverine after his death?
Well, that's a different story.
That
To be
makes
honest,
sense.
I'm just surprised that they actually brought him back because I thought he was done.
Nah, he
I
always
know,
wanted
and he
one.
looks
I think
good. I
he,
think
from what I understand, he always wanted one last truer to the comic hurrah.
right,
I
and I
thought-
think that having Ryan Reynolds there is just a plus.
Yep.
You know, having it be a comic accurate Deadpool after the horrible abominations in Origins,
I take right.
it was terrible.
Here's the
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Next that movie, we got a great game. Actually, on Wolverine, the video game.
The game was
Awesome.
really good. I'll give you that.
I know. I will say this. I still like how Ryan Reynolds he kept on trashing Green Lanterns, and finally he did a live tweet going over, and eventually realized maybe I've been too harsh.
I
Yeah,
like
love
that movie. It's not bad.
Changed
Right.
my
I love
mind.
that.
I
Best.
freaking
Wait.
loved
Yeah, exactly.
I
Changed my mind.
enjoyed it for what it was. I
Right.
enjoyed the Green
Exactly.
Lantern movie. Was it
I
the
did
best
not.
thing ever? No.
No.
It's not.
No.
I would say it's mid. By compared to other comic book movies, it's mid.
Of
But-
course.
Compared to a lot of stuff we've gotten recently, it's up there with good movies.
Yeah.
Right.
Speaking
Ryan
of good
Reynolds is still
movies,
funny in that
we
movie.
got the new Godzilla and
Yeah.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes coming this year.
Oh yes! Kingdom of the I cannot wait for that. Apparently that sets thousands of years after, or not thousands, hundreds of years.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I tell everybody a secret? I hate those movies.
She really does.
So much. I'm so sorry, but I hate them with a fire.
Wait a minute. Which one? You talking about the original Planet of the
Every
Apes?
single Planet of the Apes that has ever been
The
out.
ones you mentioned there.
Ever.
Even the new ones? What the
All of them.
Okay, the new ones aren't bad,
They're better than the
but
old
they
ones.
all suck.
Wait,
I choose you challenge.
Smoke bomb.
Well, seeing those guys are gone. I'm kidding.
You joined the Comics League School of Dealing with Disagreements, Robert. Congratulations.
I'm kidding.
This is how we handle people
But I will
like
say,
you.
Godzilla and Kong
Wait.
are freaking dope.
Oh yeah, and I gotta say, okay, one thing that Ingrid and I did our own rant video about a while ago. I am so tired of these Japanese purists saying, "Oh, the Godzilla X Kong, it sucks." It's like they act like Toho has no say in any of this. Toho is so overly protective. There's a reason why the anime trilogy sucked.
By the way, Robert, speaking of Godzilla, how great is that Godzilla versus Justice League comic?
I'm liking it, but I don't like how there are people now saying how much Superman, is a wimp.
Bullshit.
The story itself, outside of the public perception.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I think that they're merging the two really well. I'm really enjoying it.
They are, but again, I don't like how people are misinterpreting the context of Godzilla taking out because he was distracted. Superman was distracted. I mean, something I showed Pika when we recorded the Death of Superman, for Pro Teachers Noobs. Yep. Superman, remember when he first saw Doomsday? Doomsday charged up to him. Superman just like, tongue, but then Doomsday kicked him, completely kicked him off guard. Pooh! Basically showing that Superman, when he's ready for it, he can tank a mountain. He can knock down a mountain. You catch him off guard, he could be knocked, have the wind
and
knocked out of him.
by the way, he ain't dead. He ain't dead.
No.
Captain Marvel nearly died. Very bad in Captain Marvel. But
even Batman saying he's not dead.
Yeah,
he's not dead.
Maybe.
Yeah, I guarantee
just maybe
he's not
I'm
dead.
not dead.
We never thought you were,
Maybe we're not dead.
By the way, Eric brought up Toho said, Eric brought this up. Great bit from MSCCK. Toho said no-ho. I thought they meant yes.
Lovely. Come into the room. Join me.
But it just looks so cool with Godzilla having a giant boxing glove,
Yes.
essentially. I'm
Yep.
like, yes. This is
I
so
just
dope.
love it all. Boom, boom, boom. Right, charging. I love it.
Godzilla with the pink, that actually works.
Some people are actually
it.
hating on that.
Remember, Godzilla might have won last year. Too much when it would have.
Okay, first off, the pink is supposed to tie into a story beat.
Sure, yeah, but
I mean, purple is goat.
What, Tavia?
Well, you're kind of biased.
I've never been a fan of the color pink. I'm sorry.
All right.
Great movie. That movie fantastic. Even though my original rating was 3 out of 5, I would change it. You know what? That movie's great.
Which movie? Which movie?
Godzilla -1.
Oh, that was a phenomenal movie. That took.
I still haven't watched it.
I'll just say this: for a while, Ingrid and I were having Godzilla King of the Monsters, the MonsterVerse version, as our #1 Godzilla movie.
Right.
Until -1. Until -1. -1 has now topped our all-time
I heard
favorite
it's really
Godzilla.
good.
It is so damn good.
Oh, also
My-
there's some
my
updates
friend.
with Godzilla X Kong. The release date has been pushed back for 2 weeks.
No.
March 29th?
It's going
Yeah.
to come out early, from what I heard. They said it's coming early.
Yeah, March 29th.
I'm impressed. Then if they're going to bring it out early, that must be they have some good faith in it.
They are confident.
I
in that
mean,
mind.
yeah, but it worries me because it's been quite a while since we gotten the Godzilla versus Kong, and normally when movies take that long, they wound up being
Yeah,
really
I
shitty.
think -1 has helped out. I think -1 has helped.
At least it got Godzilla like in the public consciousness more.
Exactly. And you do
And
know
then you
why
have
they,
Monarch.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Monarchs also helped out.
I
Oh,
do
funny
have
thing
one
for that
complaint.
is that I have been binging Godzilla movies for the past few months last
There you
year.
go.
So to me, I'm getting all this stuff fresh and new. I haven't waited at all.
So Todd, what are you saying, Todd?
I have one complaint with -1, and it's just a little nitpick. I do not like the roar that Godzilla makes. I do not like it.
I will say this. The roar, at least it's not what happened to Gamera in Gamera the Brave, where they gave him the King Kong roar.
What the heck?
Yeah, for some reason in Gamera the also I say this, Gamera, the CGI anime on Netflix, great series.
I heard for the -1 roar, they put all the older Godzilla movies roar together and kind of like did something to the pitch.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Really though, it just sounds distorted.
Maybe I think that could be the problem was trying to do something that creative. But yeah, but seriously though, I still want to one day have. I hope it happens within my lifetime. Having to be a Godzilla versus Gamera movie.
Ooh.
I don't want to see him fight. I want to see
Gamera.
him fight.
Okay, Tavia, I want him to see him fight and then team up.
Oh yeah,
That's
Just like Godzilla
Tevia.
and King
That's the
Kong.
way team-ups always go. They have to fight first, and then
It happened to Godzilla Kong. It happened to Godzilla versus
Superman.
I was gonna say that too. Batman versus Superman.
Avengers, they fight. The team.
The Hulk. You always have the Hulk be the go-to guy to fight.
The Hulk always fights people, and then he teams up with them. That's the way team-ups work in comic book movies.
Yeah.
They fight each other when they play.
They fought each other as well. There you go, right there.
I don't think has Wonder Woman done that. I think she's just like, hey, let me lend a helping hand.
Actually, it was kind of funny. There was this hilarious moment. This
that.
wasn't when
What do
they
you
first
mean?
met, but she gets into a fight with Green Lantern, and and she goes to Green Lantern. She screams, "This isn't giving me any pleasure," but I'm sure you've heard that before.
Burn. By the way,
That is the
okay. First of all, Eric brought up. Anyone watched Death Battle this past year?
No.
Goku vs. Superman round
Death
3
Battle?
was phenomenal.
Can I take a wild guess and say Superman won again?
But it was treated with way more respect than the first two fights. To the point where
Superman's gonna win.
to the point where even people who hate that fight, who keep thinking Goku's gonna win, it was handled so well. Even they were like, okay, I concede. Many people conceded, given how the fight was handled so respectively.
Yeah.
I really should watch that fight. I should watch that.
Oh, and then we got Galactus versus Unicron.
Oh god.
Oh, I gotta give this to Galactus.
They got to bring back Galactus in a movie. They need to.
Except don't put him in the cloud.
No, but and and also one of my favorites they did a season, even though it didn't ended up deviating from the fight, Courage versus Scooby.
The one death battle that I
awesome.
absolutely can't stand was Batman versus Iron Man.
To be fair, they still made a good argument.
Yeah, but the problem is, it's like Batman just EMPs Iron Man.
But he doesn't have an EMP with him on all time.
I guarantee you, Batman has an EMP in his utility belt.
I mean,
If he
Batman has
only has
everything.
shark repellent, then he
I'll
does
say-
have EMP.
He has
I'll
to
say this.
have one in case
Unfortunately-
someone steals his suit. Come on.
I'll say this. Unfortunately, the moment they gave Tony the ability to summon all of his armors at any point as a default, it made things almost impossible to stop him.
Nothing's impossible for Batman, Robert.
would you at least agree with Batman versus Black Panther? There ain't nothing Batman's going to have in his standard utility belt that can get to vibranium.
Yeah, because he hasn't encountered vibranium yet. I'll give you that.
Kryptonite. He will figure some shit
The way
out.
I always handle Batman versus like these crossover characters. That yes, he's never encountered vibranium, but he's fought stuff like vibranium.
But-
and has
but-
some type of prep
but-
for it.
Right.
But he wouldn't cut. But that's the type of thing that he wouldn't carry with him all the time. He would go back to the cave or have it brought to him to use it during those
Two
situations.
words, Robert. Hellbat armor.
But they definitely.
Drop the Hellbat armor.
Oh yeah.
He will.
They
crush
used that.
Black
They used
Panther
that in the
like a
Death
tomato.
Battle.
Which,
Nah.
the Iron Man one, that's total BS because that's powered by apocalyptic energy, and all of a sudden it's gonna be taken out by Iron Man. No,
True. Okay. You got a point. I'll give you that one.
The one I did like was the other one I called was Wonder Woman versus Thor, because I'm like, of course Wonder Woman's gonna win.
And then She-Ra, Wonder Woman versus She-Ra.
Yeah, I know, of course she's gonna win. I'm like, she's the daughter of Zeus.
I still find it so funny, Rise. She-Ra is 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
That is her official height. 8 feet tall.
Jeez.
Where's the climb?
Also we had Rick Sanchez versus the Doctor recently.
Now,
of course.
One interesting battle that I would like to see: Scorpion from Mortal Kombat versus Ghost Rider from Marvel.
Here's what I want. You want to know what I want? Punisher versus Judge Dredd. The battle of the two crotchety old veterans.
Punisher versus Terminator.
Here's the thing. Yeah. Personally, I would say this though. I would give it to Judge Dredd. You know why? He has dealt with and survived more stuff than like big world, end of the world stuff that usually even Punisher can't deal with. Like the fact that Punisher, like most of the time, he's lucky that most of the Marvel heroes leave him alone. As was shown during Rucka's run, if they actually decide to go after him, he don't stand a chance. He'll put up a good fight, but he wouldn't stand a chance.
One, so does Steph. How about Punisher versus Spawn?
Ooh,
Spawn.
I would like that.
Spawn, yeah, but it would be a hell of a fucking fight.
No, I want the man without a family and Orphan King himself. I want Punisher and Batman.
Why would you?
The problem with that.
Could it be the Ghost Rider cosmic version of Punisher? Because he might be able to take on
I
either
just
of them.
want to see some spandex men fight. I don't care who wins.
Wait.
Robert.
I got one.
Go ahead.
Tavia,
Just
hold on.
real quick. Robert, here's why, as much of a DC fan of mine as I am, here's why I have to give it to Punisher if it's fighting Batman. Because Punisher is willing to murder.
Exactly.
He has no line. Batman has a line.
If he is cosmic, then he's
the Death Battle takes that away. Remember that.
Okay.
Death Battle takes away any inhibition to kill.
So he still
in that case, it's Batman.
Though.
In that case, it's Batman.
Because here's the thing: while Frank is a good range guy, Batman 100% trounces him in terms of hand-to-hand combat.
You want to know the big surprise? Raven versus the Phoenix. You normally would say it'd be the Phoenix. No, because Raven's always holding back.
Yeah, exactly. What were you saying, Kevin?
Yeah.
There's one crossover that I do want to see, and I know it's not going to happen in my dream, but here's the main. For Death Battle, as much as I want to see this, but I didn't want to do. Besides, I just that's point number one. Point number two, okay, I want to see.
Tavia, slow down again.
Slow down. It's all right. Slow down. It's all good.
Slow down.
Basically, besides John, no, I got something better. Spawn versus Invincible. My question.
Ooh, that's a good one.
How about Invincible versus Connor Superboy?
That could work.
Honestly, if I have to pick,
Superboy would win.
No, I think, especially if they'll be going with post-series Invincible, I'm pretty sure Invincible would win.
Post-series Invincible would destroy Connor and 40. He would destroy Michael John as well.
Because they also have that very incredible healing factor. Now,
I gotta give this to Mark Grayson.
Yeah,
I would say though, Omni-Man, Homelander, and Superman would win.
Superman wins. Superman 100%. This is why.
But I think he will team up with Homelander to take care of not Homelander, Omni-Man to take care of Homelander. But soon didn't realize you're a conqueror. Never mind.
Yeah, that's exactly how it was. I dealt with the conqueror named Zod. I know how to take you out next now.
Yep.
Exactly. Now, I do think Omni-Man will give him a huge challenge.
He would. Here's the thing. Of the three, Omni-Man is closer in power to Superman.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Homelander is that powerful. I think he just does that as an image to project fear into people. That's why no one challenges him.
Well,
Exactly.
I just think that Omni-Man has the stamina. Homelander doesn't necessarily have the stamina.
They already proved that. Death Battle already proved. Omni-Man, Homelander, he's a big fish in a small pond who's just a big man baby. Whereas
powers.
And he doesn't have anything that would stop Omni-Man. Omni-Man could fight in the sun. It will kill him eventually if he stays there for a while, but he could survive. Whereas Homelander...
And also, again, he has the drive to take it further than the next guy. He will definitely pummel your head until it's just mushed in a fucking wall. Like
that's what I found weird about Homelander. He has the rage, but he doesn't have the.
He's a baby. He's a man baby.
Right.
He doesn't have martial arts skills. He just has the rage.
He doesn't have the drive to actually see it through. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you want to know another fun death battle that was this season?
What?
Bill Cipher versus Discord. Gravity Falls versus My Little Pony.
Cipher. I don't know, man.
What?
Cipher. Cipher's pretty crazy.
Oh, here's the thing, though. If you guys mind me spoiling it?
Sure.
While Bill Cipher did win the fight, Discord won the story. He was able to trap Bill back into his dimension. So while he did lose, he did, because he knew he wasn't going to ever win, he still won in the long run.
Right, because he'll never have to see him or fight him again.
Well, now, he did have a good chance. Discord had a good chance. If it wasn't for the fact it was proven, Bill Cipher would, he'll underestimate us humans. But if he's dealing with someone he knows is his equal, he's going to take him down hard. He did that with Time Baby.
His reality warping abilities alone, like, trump almost anything else that somebody can throw at him.
Again, Discord would be one of the closest to take him down, but unfortunately, Bill's just that bit better. But again, Discord is clever enough to totally retrap him.
Yeah, but Bill's also been doing it for fucking millennia of just warping everything.
Well, that and Discord has been proven. His ego will get the better of him every time. Every time, if it's a schemer who can out-scheme him, he will let his guard down.
For sure. I can see that.
But again, that was a good death battle. It was one of the ones where they actually have it be, you actually see, it goes through different animation styles. I love when they do that.
That's awesome, because I really like the way that Gravity Falls handled Bill Cipher, like the reality shifting that they did.
Yep.
Because it was still within a certain style, but it was so outlandish compared to the style. It was great.
Yep. So what are you asking, Todd?
So, who's excited for The Boys season 4?
Let's go.
Because that shit's coming out in June 4th.
Go.
I'm super excited, but I'm also behind.
I hope it's brutal.
The funny part about season 3 is when they tried. My favorite part of season 3 is when they tried to hype up Herogasm, and at the end of it, I was like, "That's it?
That's it? How much of that did you cut, bro?"
More.
Okay,
I was expecting a whole episode.
Yeah, but.
And it's all the sexual shit.
Okay, guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But my point is, they hyped it up as like, oh my gosh, we had to get therapy afterwards, and I'm like, that's it.
That's why I feel like they filmed so much more to it, and then had to really scale it back.
And by the way, guys, I turned down my audio because apparently both Puddin and James were saying how loud I was, so I turned my volume down. Sorry that I've been so loud.
Beautiful.
Come on, did everyone watch Gen B?
I did. I liked it.
I know Tristan won't shut up about it. I know Tristan
We're
won't
like
shut up.
3/4 of the way through. It's actually really funny, dude. Like,
I only like the last part.
What's that?
I only like the last part.
You only like the last part? See,
I only like the last episode.
I thought that it was funny, like all the way up to what we've seen so far. It definitely could have used a little bit of work in terms of like story and character development, but they did a really good job with the story still. And like, it's very easy to get attached to the characters when you shouldn't. And like, it's a really good show.
I'm surprised they kept all this sexual shit that The Boys can do.
Right, and they actually went even crazier than The Boys.
I don't think you should try.
Yeah, right.
I'll say this.
I couldn't believe they went further than The Boys. Sorry, go ahead, Rob.
I'll just say this. That sneeze That's all I'll say. The sneeze.
Yeah. Oh God! Oh my
God.
That's gotta hurt.
Yeah.
That's all I will say is that sneeze. Oh God, the sneeze.
One thing's for sure is that as soon as that scene happened, I went, well, I'm definitely sure I'm watching The Boys right about now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm also curious because Gen B character in season 5. I'm out not season 5, season 4. I'm only curious because see those characters in season 4. Because Gen B is getting season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, to see if any of the characters carry over to The Boys. Like,
now, here's the thing, though. How likely do you think The Boys is going to follow the comics ending?
I don't know, actually.
I don't know. The way the comic ended was really like, what? That is
right. But they followed some of the books so far, just not fully accurately.
That's what I'm asking. That's why I'm asking. How much of the comic ending are they going to keep?
I feel like they're really good at going like half and half, where they stick to the book and the other half writing their own story to it.
That's fake fact. Adapting the comic story would be insane. Because that story is just very mean-spirited, very dark, brutal, and just not fun to read. But what is this? This is stupid.
It's Darth Enos. He hates superheroes. That's
right. But it reads like a drug binge gone bad. Like that's exactly what it reads like and looks like to me.
Jared, he hates all heroes except one.
The Punisher.
No.
Is it Superman?
Superman.
Okay.
And if you've read anything he's had with Superman, it is some of the best Superman's ever been written. He has the utmost respect for Superman.
That's too funny.
That's a notice. A lot of writers, except for Bendis, have like some of the biggest respect for Superman.
I think Bendis has some respect for Superman, but he has
really, I didn't see it.
Let me finish.
Okay.
But he has it from a Marvel writer's perspective of everything, and it's a skewed thing. I think deep down, he truly saw he was doing something great with Superman.
That's why he's the example I always give. So the way I would always handle, if I were in charge of DC, I would make it where I don't care what your name is. If you come from, if this is your first time in DC, you have to earn the right to write for Superman.
Yeah.
Like you can't just come in and automatically.
They were offering Batman. He's the one who wanted Superman.
Why couldn't you take Batman?
No, but I would say no. Sorry, you have to earn the right to do Superman.
I still wish you had Bendis on Batman and Tom King on Superman.
That would be better. If that Up in the Sky book is any indicator, I would actually like that.
Yeah, the fact is, oh boy, you should see some people denying how good that Up in the Skies book is just because of Tom King.
I gotta get that trade paperback.
I gotta get it too. Even the Supergirl is honestly pretty good.
I gotta get that too.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I did not like how even they kept on making us think Crypto died, and then they off just casually said, "Oh, he's fine." It's like, okay, that was after.
My one problem with Tom King, and this applies to Wonder Woman, is whenever Tom King writes a character, all of a sudden everyone curses like sailors.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm like Steve Trevor in like a mess hall with a bunch of other sailors. That makes sense because they're Navy SEAls, apparently.
Kara going out.
Kara getting drunk and all that. Damien swearing and then Leslie swearing after him. I'm just like,
I should swear. He's a 12-year-old.
He's 13.
13.
My problem with
still
it
13-year-olds cuss all the damn time.
My problem is that when you apply it, when you take that in the sea of curses that are always in Tom King's books, even if it makes sense for the character, it just for some reason it's like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah,
fair enough.
I agree.
Fair enough.
At least for me.
Really confused with the Black Mercy. Like, 1, why was you making the Black Mercy in a portrait? 2, why John this stupid with the little kid with the Black Mercy? That made no sense. They're doing crazy.
Okay, Tavia, Tavia, you're once again going motor mouth. Seriously, people say I talk fast. You put me to shame.
You guys both talk fast to me. He was talking about a hoodie.
Yeah, anyway, like basically, like short version. Short version, you know, I tell the backstory. Like the first part on in general before I went again, is that like 1. Why did John and Jeremy kill the Black Mercy in that port? That made no sense. 2, How to do it didn't get access to Black Mercy. 3. Where did Black Mercy come from? It made no sense.
Well, you'd imagine that to answer the third question, I think Superman probably has like in his trophy case or something like that.
Yeah, probably.
That's what I assume, because it seems to me the Fortress of Solitude is basically, you know how Batman has a trophy case.
It's his bachelor pad.
Yeah, it's pretty much that. It's just, but my other problem, and this is not a problem with per se Tom King. It's a problem with DC. They keep changing what branch of the military Steve Trevor's in, because Rebirth, he was in the Navy. The new 52, he was Air Force. Now he's in the Marines. I'm like, I think make up your mind.
Park Ranger.
Can I ask you guys something?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to ask you guys something. In all honesty, tell me if you agree with this. You know, what would be the best thing to help Eric July sell? Guaranteed to reach $1 billion almost overnight for Yaira.
Disagree. Sorry, keep going.
I'm saying, is if he had Jim Ballant on artwork.
That is true, yeah. You can make it work.
That could work.
Tell me that wouldn't guarantee him $1 billion sale.
It would give him $1 billion yen something.
That's all I wanted to ask. How much you guys would you admit that would guarantee it? If
I
he
think
had...
it would guarantee it, but here's the thing though. Would the story still be good? Oh, it would be great.
Tavia, when you have Jim Ballant, who cares about the story?
Yeah, Tavia, there are certain artists that you don't care if the story's good enough. You just
come
want
on, look at the fact he does Terra, which is a black robe, which is basically a semi-pornographic.
Well,
come on,
look at All-Star Batman and Robin, the Boy Wonder, Jim Lee's
That
art.
horrible, but this art is beautiful.
I'll be honest. I would say it salvaged itself with the Green Lantern issue.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
and the funny part, Mike
Because-
Cole had a fantastic explanation for why Wonder Woman's a man-hating and all the Justice League are ineffective. He said that's the way Batman sees them. This whole book is from Batman's perspective.
But that makes no sense because Batman's not in those scenes at all.
No, but it's like Batman saying
This is what he's imagining they're doing.
Yes, it's what he imagines they're doing. It's like, oh my gosh, they're probably meeting, because he knows all these superheroes exist. So he's like, oh, they're probably thinking about me.
Yeah. Now I will say this though, with when it comes to with again with that, once that Green Lantern issue, you realize that was the point. The whole point of this was Bruce just went hogtail, hardcore, throw him into the deep end and let him drown. And he didn't have this wake-up call until he realized just how far damaged he had gotten. The fact that he had to be that Dick almost killed Hal.
Yeah.
Is when he
It's
realized
a character arc.
But it's the most overly
It took too long. It took too long
to the point that it ended.
And it didn't even end.
It didn't even end.
There was no ending. Yeah.
I gotta say, I would say I am liking his Ronin too.
You made Ronin too?
Yeah.
I know about that.
I haven't checked it out yet.
I know my Sequel 300, you showed that, but that sequel was not that good.
You have Philip Tan on artwork. Hold on.
Oh, that's cool.
That's so good.
Yep, hold on.
That's good.
Nice.
And again, this is all, although Frank did come back and do one issue, because basically it's a very good sequel.
Oh, that's cool.
Seriously, Frank is so much better when it's black and white.
Yeah, black and white makes a lot more sense for art.
Oh boy, remember when we went over 300 and Xerxes?
That was horrible. Like, what the hell was that?
Xerxes was the horrible one.
Yeah, Xerxes was bad. Like, what? That is stupid. Like,
yeah.
It's like you have the first 300 story and then the not so good sequel. It's kind of like the way the movies turned out.
I still say the movie was still better than the comic sequel.
Yeah, it was. Not that by that much.
Yeah.
True. But still though, it was, yeah. Again, this still was very good. The fact that he's been wanting to do this story for years and he finally got to do it at his own company.
That's cool.
But I still want to see that not Stephanie Brown, that Carrie Kelly graphic novel he's doing still. I still want to see that. It's still in the works.
I thought it came out late.
No, it didn't. No. The Carrie Kelly graphic novel still has not come out yet.
What taking so damn long for it to come out?
No. Dude, it's over 300 pages from what I understand.
Oh, jeez.
Or something like that. Let me double check. Carrie Kelly YAGN. Hold on.
I still want the another Dark Knight book. Can I get a fourth one?
Wait to go.
Well, fifth one. There's plenty you can do with that.
Okay, not 300. It's a 200 page. It's a 200 page.
Oh, 200 page.
OGN. Was Talon Caldwell on artwork?
Okay.
Or Ben Caldwell, not Talon. Ben Caldwell. But yeah, it's been in the work, and of course, this update was from 2021.
3 years. Gotcha.
Well, now November 2021. So technically, it's 3 years. So 3 years. No, 2 years. 2 years.
2 years. 2 years.
But probably because he's been working on his own, Frank Miller Presents line and everything. Who knows when it's going to come out?
My bet estimate 2025. If I'm lucky.
A lot sooner than Kevin Smith's follow-up to Winding Gyre.
I don't know what that is.
It was Kevin Smith's second Batman miniseries. It's the one that had Silver St. Cloud, and then ended with her getting her throat ripped by Onomatopoeia.
Oh.
What did I say? Onomatopoeia, one of the best contributions Kevin Smith has ever done to DC.
Wait, Onomatopoeia premiered in Superman Lois. In Superman Lois show, we just see that villain.
I love Onomatopoeia, but he only works in comics. It makes no sense for him to do it anywhere else because he's actually saying the onomatopoeias.
That is true, yeah.
Like he goes like blam.
Yep.
But it works when you say that. If he did, because otherwise he's just repeating the sound effect. We go.
Yeah.
No,
that's what I do in my real life. I'm not kidding. I make sound effects. I make sound effects all day long, and some people look at me crazy, and some people are like, "Oh my God, she's 5."
By the way, Jared, I gotta ask: have you read the new Action Comics issue with Jason Aaron stuff?
I did.
I haven't yet.
Oh,
I need to.
It looks good, but I gotta say, now that I know Mark Waid's next, I'm looking forward to that one.
Oh,
I am enjoying it.
Especially because you know what Mark Waid said on my show?
What?
He said that he's going to go over something. He wants to fix something that he feels is a problem. He made it clear it's not the marriage. He joked. He's like, not the marriage. I am not touching the marriage.
Damn it.
The one I was going one way to do is
dude, he's made it clear. He's made it clear, dude. He's not the same angry guy in that regard as he used to be.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. That's a prediction of mine. We'll see.
Dude, he's never ever.
I'm saying eventually DC will do something. That's a prediction. It always goes circular.
Okay, Eric. Jared is messing around. Don't take what he's saying.
I know.
No. I'm not talking to you, Tape. I'm talking to Eric because he's already being like, "What's your problem?" I'm saying, dude, settle down. This is all in good fun.
It's a joke. Not me hating Lois Lane. It's me screwing with Robert.
Yeah, exactly. Again, just remember this, Eric. Jared got into this with New 52, so he's welcome. He's welcome. So he's welcome to be wrong.
Yep.
Sales-wise, I'm right.
Wait,
can't refute that, can you? Sales-wise, I did pretty well, if I may say so
myself.
Well,
except for Teen Titans. Teen Titans are tanked.
Teen Titans suck.
We're not talking about Teen Titans. Now, I'll tell you this, though. I will still give Grant Morrison's Action Comics run as the peak of New 52.
I got the omnibus right there for Christmas. That's so good.
That is so good. I gotta say, Jeff Johns' run, it's damaged. It was good, but it's damaged because it led right into Truth.
Wait. I thought that one led into not Truth. Into that New 52 Krypton storyline.
No. Jeff Johns' stuff led right into Truth because he introduced the solar flare. And then you had John Romita Jr. And he left John Romita Jr. on the book. And John Romita Jr. was a guy who said he hates Lois, he hates all this other stuff.
Man, I love John Romita Jr. all of a sudden.
He was also the guy who was pushing for the revealing the identity.
Okay, I also hate John Lemire Jr. But I will say I have to run, but before I go, because I'm the resident New 52, my 4 favorite New 52 comic series: Superman, Wonder Woman, obviously, Justice League by Jeff Johns.
Oh yeah, I will give you that.
Thank you. Batman by Scott Snyder.
That one, you can tell. I love that one.
And if I'm looking at my shelf right now, honestly, I gotta go with Francis Manapul The Flash. That was awesome.
Oh hell yes! And
that was awesome.
Jensen on Flash was good too.
Oh yeah.
Except with Wally West. Wally West in that one was not that good.
I didn't like that. Yeah. Everything else with here's what I've always said on my show. It wasn't perfect. I'm not going to be the first. I will be the first one.
I will say this. I will say this. As you probably saw my tweet. If I had to pick between Heroes Reborn and New 52, New 52 all the way.
And you know, Robert, when I read that tweet, I was like, Heroes Reborn must be really bad.
Dude, I'll tell you what happened. Yeah. It lasted a year. It was just 4 titles, not the complete run. You had Rob Liefeld and Jim Lee on it, but Liefeld left partway through. You had let me find it. I gotta find it.
Jim Lee, Liefeld.
I have a little bit of Jim Lee on 4, by the way.
Oh really?
Nice.
I have an issue of that. It's Jim Lee's artwork, so it's good.
Hold on, let me get the image. Hold on, let me get it. You have this infamous image.
Oh, are you talking about the yeah.
Captain Man one. Yeah, that was bad.
Yep, you have that.
Yeah, but my point is it wasn't perfect. But the thing I will say, the reason why I Professor is that it got me into DC, and that's the thing. What I did after I read after the new when I got back into comics, I went back and
nothing wrong with that. Baki, nothing wrong with that.
I went back and I read a bunch of classic stories, so it wasn't like I stayed in the New 52 and said anything else is not valid. It's just the way I always approach this, the way I always try and tell people on Twitter when I get into inevitable arguments. I'm like, just because you don't like a version of a character, you have to understand that this is going to be someone's intro into the DC universe, and then the hobby grows, and then the company becomes healthier. Then they can invest more in books that you want and books that we want, and it's everyone's happy the more people get into comics.
Exactly.
It's the same reason why I wouldn't. I got news for you. I wouldn't be a DC fan were it not for the Snyder cut of Justice League. I know we've had our issues with. I know Robert has issues with Snyder, but again, that's what got me into DC, and you know what? That's why I'm here.
Again, that's perfectly fine. I would say that. That is perfectly fine. And again, now you deal with some of those purists, and I will be honest, there are idiot asshole purists, like the Clois. Like the Clois purists. Those going up to you for that Christ on Infinite Earth anime movie stuff. I'm like, that's bullshit. If it's on Earth 2 and Lois is dead, that's fine.
Yeah. The point is, he was with Lois for her life. Decades. He was with her. He was with Lois, and plus, that's been reflected in DC continuity a few times, even with Kingdom Come, where as soon as Lois is like gone for some reason, like dead.
Now it take a while for him to get with.
It would take a while because obviously he has to like heal and get over it. But then he one of the people he mostly goes with is Diana.
Or
Lana. But I'm saying, plus even with you or Robert, the reason I respect you, and by the way, happy birthday, is because you're willing to have these conversations. You accept that we can have. We've had it. I've made.
See what you did there? You said the thing.
And so are you. I give you that props too. You are willing to. Now, I will blow my top again. I'm never gonna have a repeat of that time on Dead Guy. I'm never gonna have a repeat of that because it wasn't even your fault.
What guy? That guy.
Okay, I know, but I'm just saying, it wasn't even your fault. It wasn't even your fault, per se. It was, wasn't it Joseph who said something?
Joseph. Okay, so what happened was we were talking because Robert came on the stream He made some comment because we were going to debate Lois Lane. So I said, save it for the stream. And then then Joseph goes, oh, I thought he was talking about me because I think Lois is worthless.
And then you,
and I was like, thank you. You know why I reacted that way? Because that was the first person that actually agreed with me that didn't like Lois. So I was like, someone believes the same way I do.
But it was bad timing. It was atrocious timing. It was atrocious timing. As soon as I got on there, I was like, Can I be honest? I didn't get to know you that well, Jared, at that point. So now that I have,
so it's all good.
Now that I have, that's why I said it will never happen again. Because I understand, respect you. You at least hear me out. Yeah. We might not agree, but you at least...
I will never respect Wonderbat slander.
Here's why, Robert. Even though I disagree with you on content, I recognize the love you have for these characters. So you know what? I'm like, that's where we agree. Superman is my boy. He's my favorite superhero. Yeah, exactly. We have that.
We both agree to that. We have that. We both hate Wonderbat.
Oh yes, now I even more realize.
I despise Wonderbat because it makes no sense.
Thank you. Even Zack Snyder said that. I'm like,
who cares about Zack Snyder? What the heck? That's
you. Have you seen my room, Bianca?
Yeah. It's kind of blurry.
Okay, Eric, again, we're messing around, Eric. Okay, come on, we're messing around, Eric. But yeah,
isn't Wonderbat just a fan version of Batman, just who's a little midget?
Now, I do know Rucka has teased Wonderbat before. Hikateo was a big one.
Or that weird Blackest Night tie-in where Wonder Woman like awakens from her dream because she sees Batman, and I'm like, where was this? At least set it up.
Yeah,
it wasn't said. He just put it in there, and I'm like,
their kids are beautiful.
I will say this. Blackest Night's the only time Jeff Johns got Wonder Woman right.
Oh boy, when?
Would you agree with that?
In in Blackest Night, of course. My one problem with Blackest Night. Why didn't Superman get a Blue Lantern ring? He's Hope.
Good question. Why did Flash get Blue Lantern ring?
Why did Flash get it with Superman? The S.
Why did Adam get
compassion?
Wait, no, actually, that was before S stood for Hope.
Yeah.
But still, Superman is seen as the hope of the DC universe.
We don't expect comic book writers to get things right 100% of the time.
Let's also be honest, dude. He was trying to build up for Flash. He was trying to
Flash. I got that.
Yeah, because remember, they completed Blackest Night Flash before Rebirth even finished.
Yeah, and I
Robert,
will say,
were you able to see Warworld?
Yes.
I hated Warworld. It was so bad.
I liked it. My one problem with it, okay. It should have just been, and we're talking about the animated movie, right?
Yes.
It should have just been that third short with them like investigating aliens and stuff, and then extend the final battle scene to like be like more on Warworld, exploring the multiverse instead of that Conan the Barbarian Batman and then the Cowgirl Wonder Woman, because those served zero effect on the story.
It's so obvious the Cowgirl Wonder Woman was an homage to Justice writers.
No, I know that, but that's not even the Wonder Woman that's brought over.
No, it's not. I just said
so I'm like, why?
No,
I was right. It's so confusing. I'm like, why is this?
It's Earth 2 Wonder Woman. It's Earth 2 Wonder Woman.
Yeah, it's the one from World War II. By the way, fun fact: she's voiced by the same girl who voiced Talia al Ghul in the Arkham game.
And Lois Lane in Superman Brainiac or Superman.
Oh yes, I saw that.
Which Stana Katic?
Which I will be clear.
Who?
The love interest from that Nathan Fillion show.
Shield?
No, I said Nathan Fillion.
I thought he did a cop show called Shield or something like that.
No, he was definitely not in Shield. Castle. Yes, Stana Katic.
No, I never heard of that either.
Hold on.
I've never heard of it either. But I want to clarify one thing though. I like the movie versions of Lois Lane more than the comic versions. I will put that addendum on there.
I am going to try and change that from you, dude.
Oh, that ain't happening, Robert. There's too much. There's too much Lois Lane damage over here.
I am going to keep on disproving your misconception that she could be this. You know, the way you said about her before, by showing you more good post-crisis Lois. Because there is way more good stuff than there's been way more good stuff of Lois post-crisis than there has been of her being a bitch.
But here's the issue: is that it ultimately, here's the thing. With all these characters, it just depends on who's writing them. And here's the thing: in terms of what I personally have read, you've shown me some great stuff, Robert.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of what I've personally read, I just don't like her as a character. That's just me.
I'm so surprised the Busick stuff didn't help you with that first issue of her helping save his butt when he was running on that deadline and everything. I was so convinced that would have been a big help. I'm surprised it didn't.
Yeah, but I just, again, it's like there's too much damage in here from the previous encounters with Lois Lane that I've had, where I'm like, eh.
But I'm trying to show you, though, there's more good than there is bad. That's what I'm trying to show you.
I hated Warworld so much.
I'm with you, Bianca.
Okay, let me rephrase that.
I love Crisis, though. Crisis is great.
I gotta see it.
It's so good.
I'm like, why? Why would you do that to Martian Manhunter?
Yeah, that pissed me off.
What was the point?
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's true.
He's one of the 7.
That's like, while I enjoyed the Green Lantern movie, why'd you kill off Hal Jordan?
Yes, why?
Why? Turn him back to normal and let him not be Parallax. That's fine.
Yeah, don't make him
but no, they could do Parallax because that's actually from the comics.
Yeah, true, yeah.
But you kill him?
It's so weird because ever since the Superman Man of Tomorrow movie, they were so comfortable with killing Parasite. I was like, you're gonna kill villains,
Robert.
and I didn't know they were gonna kill heroes too. I mean, Hawkman was in a different universe.
So in Crisis, you know what else pissed people off?
What?
Yeah.
There's a shot of Hawkgirl and Green Lantern dancing.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be honest. I am so torn up because I think both John and Hawkgirl and John and Vixen are viable.
I love Vixen.
Those they're both viable. That's why I'm always so torn on it.
Vixen with B'wana Beast was also great for Batman Brave and the Bold.
But that's my point. It's like here's the problem with it, and there's actually someone put on Twitter in response to these people that were like exploding about the whole Super Wonder thing. They were like, "You guys are so fickle. All of a sudden, the entire movie is bad, ignoring any other issues with like the plot or any of the animation, ignoring that, Tevye, ignoring that, just because it has those 40 seconds." That's that makes the entire movie
that makes
0
no
out of
sense.
10.
That makes no sense.
I mean, you can have a valid criticism of like the plot, the characters, the art style.
Yeah.
None of that factors in. Just those 40 seconds. It was kind of funny. My co-host brought this up to me. She goes, "You realize that they're talking more about those 40 seconds than the actual plot of the movie?"
What the hell?
I'm like, what?
Minding on the story.
Yeah, even if you don't like the story.
Hey, sorry guys, I don't want to interrupt, but I think we gotta get out of here.
I was trying to wrap up anyway. So again, guys, thank you so much for coming on. This is a
happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy
Definitely
birthday.
glad we could
Thank
make
you for having us on.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Well, we might see you on Trisha's stream if she does it tomorrow.
If the Wi-Fi gets straightened out, yes. But
she just needs a VPN. Dear God.
No, trust me. I don't know. I'm not going to say what, but I understand it's a bit more complicated than that.
No, I don't think that'll do it.
Yeah, but anyway, like I said before, now that I got those Thor omnibuses, I just got to get 2 more in my collection to have a complete Thor run.
That's awesome.
Nice. Well, not a complete, not absolute complete. I mean, from Heroes Return all the way up to Jason Aaron's run. I need to get the Matt Fraction omnibus, and then once it comes out, the JMS Karen Gillian omnibus. Not just JMS; it includes Karen Gillian's stuff. And then I need to get the trades for. I need to get the trades for Donny Cates' run. Once I get all of those, I will then have now Hulk. how could I have so much? I would have so much. I only have a few holes missing from Peter David up to current.
Oh, and PKJ Hoagland.
But yeah, so
I looked at that. It was kind of funny. I was in my LCS and I saw the omnibus for Immortal Hulk. It's like that. It's a textbook. I'm like, what the hell?
You guys want to still see my biggest my two biggest omnibuses?
Oh yes, show it off.
Hold on.
Show it off.
Well, speaking of Immortal Hulk, I love it. They're going on amazing. It's just when Giant Kids are going to Hulk book, I got confused. Like, wait, what's happening? Why is Sonya
Here's
Hulk
my
real?
second biggest.
Jesus.
Whoa, that's you.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh God, it's a textbook.
But
Encyclopedia?
Nope.
I have smaller textbooks than that.
That's my second biggest.
Britannica.
That's the book to work on Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint. Like I have one of those.
Well, what you don't know is that what you don't know is that book is Robert's home defense book. Someone breaks in, you beat them with the book.
Oh,
oh, jeez. Big damn Sim City. At least
Look at how mushrooms.
It's a textbook.
It even has a bookmark. That's how big it is.
So who's seen the movie Brightburn?
I have to still. I have to.
I have to. We haven't seen it.
It's such a good movie.
I do, but I would say though, I wouldn't want to follow up.
Yeah,
okay, let me rephrase that.
Again,
I wouldn't want a direct follow up. I would like to see something about those other evil versions of the characters that were changed at the end.
I want that.
But
I want that.
I would never
Evil
want to
Batman,
see
evil
evil
Wonder Woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
How about an evil Justice League?
I would like to hint it, but I would never want, unless we're seeing from the perspective of a heroic Lex Luthor or someone.
Exactly.
I would not, because
you know, Robert, they could turn this into a backdoor crime syndicate.
All the heroes are villains.
Can I tell you the one downside I've always had with Brightburn is they made it nature over nurture. I hate it. Basically, they say good kid, and then Ship send out signal, flips the switch.
Instead of it being hushed, Batman.
Even when you see like Red Sun, it has to do with like where he's real.
Exactly. But even then,
gotta go, bye, guys.
I'm gonna start wrapping up, guys. I'm gonna start
we gotta get out of here.
Thank everyone for joining in. We'll be seeing you guys all on the next one. Take care.